right. This is the seventh episode of the DaebakCast. I'm joined this week with Nate,
Annyeong.
Andrew,
Hello.
and myself, Jacob. I guess first off, Andrew wanted me to mention that there are a couple concerts he's going to in the future, and he's going to be doing some vlogs of sort of the whole concert experience. It's going to be at Hyorin and Hyuna, right?
Yeah, so the first concert I'm going to is going to be on March 3rd, which is Nintendo Switch Day. It's going to be the Hyuna concert, so I'll probably be doing a vlog for that. You know, I'll have to test out like how I haven't really done a vlogs.
Yeah, that'll be a testing.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be too hard. I'll just use my phone, and then I'll try to conduct some interviews or whatever. So if you're going to the concert or if you want to meet up or anything, you know, just hit me up. I'll interview you or something. And then 2 weeks afterwards will be Hyorin, which should be fun. Yeah, both concerts should be fun. There's a lot of they're advertising a lot of fan interaction for both of them. So yeah. They're both going to be in New York, so if you're wondering.
All right, so after that's out of the way, I'd also like to mention that our Stitcher, SoundCloud, iTunes links and stuff like that is down in the description, as well as our Twitter and Twitters, Tumblrs, whatever in the on the overlay and in the description as well.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, we can go into
Also, you did an unboxing, our first unboxing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I did my first unboxing video on the channel, so check that out. I did the Red Velvet Rookie album unboxing, which I have right here, the Wendy version.
The second best version.
Second best. Come on, man.
Shoot.
That's the best.
Them's fighting words, yo.
All right, so you'll see that again within this podcast, so stay tuned for that. And we'll go into the first topic. Nate, take it away.
Yep. So my topic is it's K.A.R.D. Because K.A.R.D. So we've literally talked about them every episode, and we will continue to talk about them every episode. But we needed to just go full out K.A.R.D. standing and a full topic. So we're doing it because Don't Recall came out yesterday, and it's amazing.
Yes,
100% amazing. So we'll go over, for the few of you, you should be, if you're listening to this, you should know who K.A.R.D is, but we'll go over who K.A.R.D is anyway. For newer people that might not know, maybe. So they're a co-ed group from DSP. DSP had Finkel, K.A.R.A, Sex Keys.
Yeah, Sex Keys.
Rainbow,
Ajax, April, and now
who?
K.A.R.D and Casper is also new with them. So they're pretty big. They're not one of the big three, but they're up there with like Cube in the second tier of bigger entertainment companies. Although they've fallen off a cliff with K.A.R.A and Rainbow leaving.
yeah.
But I mean, they're back.
K.A.R.D,
They got
K.A.R.D
their
and
wings back.
Casper are bringing them back.
Mostly K.A.R.D.
Mostly K.A.R.D. Well, Casper's only had one song, and it
Yeah.
wasn't even a promotional song. It was just their first
Well, I mean,
single.
I guess they also got Rainbow, who are okay, I guess, in my opinion.
April,
Yeah, April.
not Rainbow. Rainbow's way better than okay.
I thought I said April, but
No, you
whatever.
said Rainbow.
Oh, well, I love Rainbow. Okay, let's get that off on the record.
I like April, so they're good. They're very pinkish, like
Yeah.
cutesy, girlfriend similar style. So they debuted on December 16th with Oh Na Na, featuring Youngji, the only remaining member of K.A.R.A.
K.A.R.A ain't really dead.
And that song is amazing. So go check that out.
Yes, it is.
Um,
And it's got like over like 7.5 million views on YouTube.
Oh,
As a
and
recording?
Already?
I'm sure it'll go up more because of
Don't recall.
Don't
is
Recall.
amazing.
because Don't Recall's getting a lot of hype. It's already it had to have passed 2 million
Well, I
by
mean,
now. I haven't checked.
It's freaking crazy that a group that hasn't even debuted yet is already getting like almost 10 million views on their music video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
haven't
so
even made their official debut.
So their debut plan, DSP was going to do 3 promotional singles and then debut them because they wanted them to have somewhat of a fan base before they actually started promoting in music shows and on Variety and stuff. And it's working because they're huge, especially among international fans. And then the concept with K.A.R.D is they all the four members like represent a card, and then like a playing card, and then there's a hidden card, which we
really
originally thought. Well, so the hidden card we thought was always going to be a featuring singer, which I thought was kind of weird that they would have a featuring singer on every single song that they released, or at least the first three. But with this one, they changed it to be a hidden version, which we assume is going to be English because they keep insinuating it's a big gift for international fans. And every time they do that, BM and Soman give a big wink, and then BM goes, "It's kind of obvious."
It's totally going to be like a Chinese version of
the Chinese.
Oh my god, dude. But seriously, I think if they do like an English version, what I think they'll do is switch J-Sef and BM's parts.
Yeah, so
because I don't see J-Sef like
rapping
his part
fluently in English. Yeah, that's true. I could definitely see that. That which means it'll sound very different because I don't think J-Sef has that deep of a singing voice.
Yeah.
So yeah, the four members are BM, Big Matthew, which is a horrible
or Bad Manners.
I don't know. I actually his like Instagram has always been Big Matthew. Like,
yeah, that's what he just calls himself, and they let him use it.
Yeah.
But he's from California. He was born October 20th, 92.
I mean, he is pretty big. He's like 6'2", I think.
He represents the king.
Yeah, he's like 186 centimeters, I think.
6'2" is pretty tall for an Asian guy. Like I'm only about 5'8", 5'9", so.
He represents the king card. He's like, I don't actually know if they have a leader, but
I think he's considered. I think Matthew's the leader.
Then he's a rapper. He's probably the lead male singer, I'd say, based on the two releases we had. He's the only male singer. So I would call him the lead male singer, but he's also a rapper. Then we have J-Sef. His real name is Kim Tae-hung. Born June 21st, 1992. So they're both born in 92. He is the lead rapper, I'd say. And he represents the ace. And I know he always says that because the ace could either be the lowest or the highest, so he could like be the base of the group or like the best of the group. That's his like tagline.
That's clever.
Did he say that on like the V Lives and stuff?
Yeah. Well, that's when they introduce, like, that's like their variety show introduction, like where they always go, "You memorized it well." When they're saying all the ridiculous stuff that the song is about.
When he says that, they always tell him that.
No, I'm just saying, like, whenever a group like explains their new song and they give
like
this
Weekly
fancy
Idol
wording, and Weekly Idol, and they're always like, "She memorized it well." He memorized it well, because it's so obvious that it's like scripted in their mind. Then Jiwoo, my bias.
Yeah, my bias too.
She was born August 22nd, 96. She's the color joker.
Wow, she's only 2 years older than me.
She adds the color to the group because she can do anything. And I'd say she's the lead dancer, lead female rapper, and then vocals. And then Soman, born October 4th, 96, also 2 years older than you. She's the black joker, and she's the lead vocalist, definitely.
Age is a number.
Huh? It's weird to me. It's kind of cool that they're both it works out that way where both the girls are born in the same year and both the guys are born in the same year. I think that adds, because like a big like thing with K.A.R.D is they're really like comfortable with each other. Like it doesn't seem forced. They don't have awkwardness. Like they're really goofy together. And I think that's part of it is like the guys are born in the same like year and the girls are born in the same year, so they don't have
they can be like comfortable with each other.
They can be comfortable with each other, and then the girls can just be comfortable with the guys, like as being older guys, like normal, I would say.
Yeah.
So I think that adds, but yeah, they're really goofy. Go watch all their V Lives. They screw around with each other a lot, especially for Valentine's Day. If you didn't watch that V Live, it's great.
Is it subbed?
Yeah, the Valentine's Day one is subbed. That one was subbed within like an hour. It was ridiculous.
Really?
Yeah, which is
they must have been doing it while it was happening, like DSP staff.
Yeah.
Either that or whatever fan is allowed to do it or whatever. I don't know how it works.
Yep. Yeah, they're fan submitted. Any fan can submit them, I think.
Yeah, so they must have been like translating while the broadcast was happening.
Yeah, no, that was happening during the V Live before they were revealed. Don't recall. Somebody was subbing it live. So
when I checked this, when they put the VOD up, it wasn't subbed.
Yeah, so maybe somebody was doing it. Yeah, so maybe it was somebody was doing it live, so it wasn't like archived or whatever.
Well, it could be also that they needed to edit like mistakes or something.
Yeah,
if they made
hopefully I'll check tomorrow morning. Hopefully they'll be up. So pre-K.A.R.D, Somin was in Purity, Baby K.A.R, or K.A.R project, and April.
Is it Purity?
Purity. It's Puretty. Purity.
I always pronounce it like Purity, like purr like a cat.
I think it's Purity. I mean, I haven't actually looked up, but that's how I would have pronounced it because they made it Pure-itty, like Purity.
I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense.
It's but, like pure and then pretty. It's Purity.
Well, it's just the weird. It's just the weird thing in K-pop where they can't spell anything correctly. I mean, K.A.R.D, Purity. What else?
I mean, at least K.A.R.D corresponds to cards.
But no, it's still spelled with a K.
Except for the, but like the King card, Ace card, and then they pulled all this tomfoolery with the R being Joker.
Yeah.
Because originally we were thinking, so they're gonna make each of the members are gonna be like a different like
Ace,
suite,
King, Queen, and Jack or
which makes the most sense because there are four suites in playing cards.
So like Jiwoo would have been Ace, like Somin Queen, King and Jack for BM and J-Seth.
Yeah, but I don't know.
But I don't know. Unpretty mentioned this, and they were thinking maybe they didn't want to like have one be ranked higher than the other for the girls. Like if Jiwoo was the Ace, and then
that's
Somin's
true.
the
I
Queen.
guess.
Yeah, because the King is like the king, and then the Ace is the best card.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're kind of on the same level, and then two Jokers on the same level, as opposed to having them like ranked and.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But if you're the Joker, they just throw you just throw them out at the beginning of the game.
But they're like, well, in some games they're the best cards though.
That's true. Well,
I don't know. I hope honestly that the fan club name starts with a D, so that they can just be the D in card.
The hidden.
No,
they should just be hiddens.
Like, oh my god, I didn't even think of that.
Their fan club again. Their fan club name. They should be
called Hidden.
They should be Kardashians. That's what I have on my Reddit flare. Kardashian. I'm trying to start that.
I like either dealers or
what if they think of drug dealers or whatever?
You wouldn't think of that in Korea though, so
that's
it works.
True.
Like we would think of it, but that's not really.
You mean like Daya's fan club AIDS?
What?
AIDS. Yeah.
Their fan club is AIDS for Daya.
Oh, that should be funny. Anytime they ever do a live performance or like
we
a
love
stream.
AIDS.
We love AIDS.
So then J-Seth was in Tell Me by Rainbow's MV, and then both him and BM were in Sunshine by Rainbow, Mamma Mia by K.A.R.
Wait, they're in Mamma Mia?
Huh? Yeah,
I
think they were backup dancers in Mamma Mia.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I did not see them.
And then BM is the main male lead of Choco Chip Cookie, which is Hara's single.
I actually didn't like that song. It was one of the ones I didn't like.
And then he's actually featured on one of the songs on the EP. I didn't realize that.
What they do, like featuring Matthew Kim?
Yeah, it just said featuring Matthew. Yeah.
Okay, so they didn't have a stage name yet.
So he is actually on that album. I didn't realize that. I'll have to go listen to it at some point.
Well, I mean, I noticed on the clips that I've seen that the members they just call him Matthew sometimes instead of BM.
Yeah. Well, they call J-Seth Taeyong a couple sometimes too.
Oh, okay.
Because Matthew called him Taeyong a few times, so I think they're pretty lax on stage names and stuff, like just going by real name. But yeah, they're amazing. Both of their songs are really, really, really sick, and their choreography is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
The music videos are amazing. Everything's amazing. I'll let you guys talk.
So can we talk about the MV for Don't Recall? Because there's actually I watched the MV theory video that they uploaded on their channel.
I didn't get a chance to watch it either.
It was it was pretty cool because basically what it shows is that so you know how in the beginning there's sort of the shot of Matthew, he's on the couch and then the rest of them are like surrounding him, like he's in the center of the throne. Throughout the MV, it shows like a relationship between the two guys and the two girls, and basically that like Joseph is like coveting Matthew's like his like king position, like he wants to be the king.
Oh, I thought he just wanted Matthew.
No, he wants to be the king. I did hear that in this one like, reaction.
Don't let Tumblr know. Don't let Tumblr know. They're gonna fan ship the hell out of that.
Oh, they probably already are.
Oh god!
Like the co-ed groups are just made for any shipping.
Yep,
of all
I'm
members.
sure. I'll look up if there's any K.A.R.D Rule 34 or like
No.
no, not the Rule 34 or like
fan fiction.
Yeah, fan fiction on Tumblr.
Jesus Christ.
Which is almost as bad at this point. I mean, fan
just
fiction.
without visual.
That's what we need to do a topic on that. Just like really lowbrow like freaking K-pop
Alright,
fan fiction.
So anyways, when Joseph's his rap part comes on, it like the background changes from the blue, Matthew's blue, to Joseph's like dark red, which is like implies like fire or evil. And he's sitting directly in the center of the throne, just like Big Matthew was in the beginning. And then after that point, they're shown playing chess against each other.
Which has like king and queen and all those sort of positions as well, so similar to playing cards.
So basically Matthew is playing, if you look at how they're playing, Matthew's playing very defensively, and he's just
they analyze
they did. He was like protecting his king with the rook and whatnot, and then Joseph, who's like the ace, which is like the most powerful card, he was playing very aggressively with his knight, which is like most similar to the ace in chess. And he got like within one move of his king, and then I guess it cuts to, the chorus, and then after that it shows the part where Jew like raps, like when Jason does that same similar line, it shows Matthew like taking out his king with his Joseph's king with his rook, so that Matthew still won. Even though Joseph had him cornered because he was being so aggressive and whatnot. So and then after that sort of like relationship between the guys, there's also the one between the girls. It always shows them mirroring each other, meaning like they both covet each other's positions.
Oh, okay.
So like Jew wants to be the black Joker, and she's dressed all in like white and black in that room with the weird colorful stuff.
Yeah.
And then Somin's got like sort of like colorful clothing, like more than before.
Yeah.
And then when they're like laying down, they're like opposite each other. So it kind of shows like the parallels that they sort of like they want to do like each other's position and whatnot, and that's sort of how the MV apparently symbolizes.
I mean, it was on their official channel, so
yeah. So this freaking theory that some guy made, they're like, oh yeah, that's what it means.
Wait, who did?
This is probably all completely coincidence. So like, sure, this will get views.
Yeah, no, they just probably made up all this stuff just so they knew that they could like attract
apparently
views.
It's by some guy named Dream from Dreamteller. Like I've never heard of this channel because it's Korean, but yeah.
Okay, so was it Korean? Was it subtitled then? The whole
it was.
thing?
So
okay, I wasn't sure if they actually got a foreign like fan to do it.
No, I was subbed as soon as I watched it, at least when our friend linked it in the chat.
I didn't get a chance to watch it, so I wasn't sure if it was in English or Korean.
Shoutouts to Cooper, by the way.
Yeah, Cooper, he linked it to us.
Yeah.
So if he actually watches this episode, then he'll hear.
I'm not 100% sure he's subbed to our channel, so we need to.
Way to put him on blast.
I don't know if he subbed. He might have, but he's not one of the ones that we can see because we can only see people that make their subs like public.
Yeah. Getting back to the song.
Yeah. So, anyways, the MV was awesome in my opinion, even before I knew of
the song itself.
Storyline.
The song itself is amazing.
The song is lit, dude.
Like I said, I got 100 upvotes on my Reddit comments, so I'm proud of this. I said the beat is pure sex. Like, oh my god. Like again, like I think they can carve out a niche if they keep this whole dance hall like sort of like reggae vibe up. I think they can find the niche sort of like something unique that they can do. So it's not just so cookie cutter like everything else. So yeah.
Well, the thing is, I think the way they're going with their music, even so, it still like appeals to international fans very well, because it's almost like K-pop sort of on the scale between like pure Korean music to pure like
Western
American music. Yeah. So, or I guess between Japanese and America, I guess is where they sort of go around, and then in the center is K-pop. It's sort of like skewing to the right or left or whichever place
Our
oriented. Yeah.
No, but because again, they're taking, or this sort of reggae inspired sound is coming a bit from, like Rihanna is bringing it back, and Drake is starting to incorporate that. So that's
and
what's
Wonder
really
Girls
popular.
was gonna bring it back, and then
they just
No, Wonder Girls was straight up like ska, not ska, straight up like Jamaican reggae. Like this is more dance hall.
I know.
So yeah, not to like nitpick over niche music genres, but yeah, I love their style. I love their style so much.
Yeah, it's so good. And then I don't know if you guys got a chance to watch the dance version. Like
is it already out?
Bit. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, it's up. I don't know if it's up officially, but it's on the V Live. But someone put it on YouTube.
I did watch their first live version of the.
Okay.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Like that's the.
Oh,
that is the dance version. That we
I
didn't.
They were like in some tiny bar.
Yeah, they made some weird
They looked like they're inside of like a pig pen. Like
it was kind of small, but that choreography is so good.
Yeah, I really like it because it's very simple, so anybody can do it, and they got to do like this whole like lion thing.
Yep, yeah, the lion thing, and then they had some throwbacks to Oh Na Na, which was pretty good.
Well, yeah, I mean,
there were a couple points where they like point at each other and like are looking at each other. Like they do in Oh Na Na.
Well, yeah, I mean, dance hall reggae choreography doesn't have to be really intense, because most of it, like the intention of it is mostly you're supposed to be on a dance floor just grinding all up on each other. So, I mean, there's only so much they can do with that before they get banned off of every music show. So,
needed more dabs.
Yeah, no, not enough. 5 out of 7, not enough dabs.
Matthew's just gotta come up in the end and just go like.
And we need more PM
like 8
twerking
times.
too. Where's the PM twerking?
Oh my god. Oh, the part in the the genders, when they did the gender swap choreography, when he's like, oh, so much twerking.
They should do.
That's the thing that they did.
I think that's what will make their live concerts really fun. Is that I'm sure they'll mess around with their songs a lot,
change up stuff.
Yeah, they seem, and they with how keen they are on social media and are having a social media presence and all that sort of thing. I think they'll be amazing on variety shows and like.
I'm really excited for them.
Yeah,
getting on Weekly Idol and that, because I can see Matthew being a lot like Jackson. Variety. Just being
they make fun of him too, because he's kind of like foreigner-ish.
Yeah, he's like the foreigner that's just like really loud and obnoxious and like just has like really funny moments.
I think I touched on this last week a bit, but I think again, if and / when K.A.R.D takes off, we're gonna see more co-ed groups, because they know there's gonna be money in that, and it's probably a good idea, like logistics wise. It's where I have these couple of trainees that we don't have enough to make a full
group, and then they just
group. So you're essentially taking leftovers or people that you can't really fit into one group and just make it into a co-ed.
Though I guess the one thing is that there's the possibility that K.A.R.D was a fluke, like a very, very lucky fluke that we got one where somebody did it right.
Mm-hmm.
It's very easy to do it wrong. That's the thing.
Yeah, well, because
that's been shown in the past.
Yeah, because I mean, the early other example would be, I don't know, maybe like Troublemaker, but that was just a duo. So
no, the last big name one was Co-ed School.
Yeah,
and they had a lot of controversy.
They dissolved.
Well, they split into the
$5 and some other guy.
Yeah, they split, and then those didn't really work either. But if you do think about it, like I don't know how well versed you guys are in older K-pop, but like in the 90s and stuff, there were a lot of popular co-ed groups.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it seems like a lot of the groups back then were co-ed, and they worked. So maybe there was just a period where it wasn't going to work, and this will be the second generation of co-ed groups that actually do well.
I think if they do start to make more co-ed groups, that they should be like smaller in size. Like
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah, because it'll be hard to work out the dynamic of an 8-member, 9-member group with guys and girls.
Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
just with how like the different levels in their voice or whatever, it's gonna be hard to do like harmonies or leveling out a chorus and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Plus, you have more chance for controversies.
Oh Lord.
Which is definitely a big
that's
a
the
big
one.
thing
That's
with
the one
co-ed
thing.
groups.
That's the one thing that'll always be is like, oh, are they dating each other, or are they all like, that's that'll always be the thing that'll be pestering them around or whatever. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the more members you have, the more chance that happens.
That actually happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see that happening with K.A.R.D personally, so I think we'll
too
be
small of a
fine.
group.
Now, they seem too
They
much like
they
family.
seem like chummy, like
they
you know
seem
what I
like
mean?
family.
Yeah. So one thing I'd like to mention, the Don't Recall MV got almost 2 million views in 24 hours.
Yep.
I'm
pretty
pretty
sure it's past now.
Well, now it is, but it's past 24
it's
hours,
been
but like
36 hours.
I'm pretty sure that blew straight past what Onana got in the first day.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Like blew out completely out of the water.
Well, because we know they're a known entity now, so.
Yeah, but I mean, like the like that just honestly still like for like an unknown not unknown but like undebuted group for their second single, that's like insane to get.
Yeah.
I mean,
views that
it's kind of cheating though, because even though they didn't debut, they've had so much promotion, at least on the internet. So they've had so much exposure. So
Yeah, but they haven't had like much TV presence or anything at Korea.
So
Yeah.
the fact that
it'll be interesting
without
to see.
Korea,
It'll be interesting to see if they're well received in Korea. I hope
think
so.
they're-
Well, I have I guess we can use this to go into my predictions that I wrote down, or everybody's predictions if they have any. I think honestly is that K.A.R.D is going to continually gain steam internationally, and rely off that for a while until they finally get like a hit single that catches on in Korea.
Mm-hmm.
Like for example, BTS is freaking huge, but they were nothing until I Need You came out in Korea at least.
Yeah, they BTS was just got lost in the cannon fodder of all these other guy groups until
international fans were pretty big into BTS up until that point, and then a lot of Korean fans jumped on the bandwagon when I Need You came out.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting to see how a lot of international fans lately have been the trendsetters or the ones that have been at the forefront of new groups. So
I think the thing is, because K-pop's been growing so much in popularity internationally,
they're not
that
the
there might be more.
They're
There
not the
might
target
be more
market
international
anymore.
fans now.
Yeah,
than Korean fans.
Well, I mean, logistics wise, Korea only has so many people, and there's way more country. But I think I don't think to some degree Korea's not the target market anymore because they make way more money off of international.
Or at least not the sole target
the
market.
sole target.
Boo!
Okay, my next prediction: Rookie of the Year.
Yep, I can see that.
I can see it happening.
at Mama.
Yeah,
That's
if their debut goes well, which it should happen this year. If it doesn't, that's insane.
If they continue the trend of having amazing freaking songs, then it's gonna go.
Yeah. Unless something crazy happens, like Produce 101 actually being as popular as IOI, or more popular, then
we'll
I think
see.
K.A.R.D. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the other groups that debut, but they're on their way to get it right now.
Maybe if SM or YG debut something, they might get overshadowed. That's the only concern.
But I don't see that really happening.
Yeah,
apparently YG is rumored to be, but I don't think it's gonna happen this year.
Well, because they're the leftovers from what was supposed to be the nine-member
Pink
Black.
Punk.
Yeah,
it was called Pink Punk at first.
Yes, that's so weird. Him debuting a girl group the year after he debuts a girl group.
Well, I mean, they're not gonna promote either of them anyway. So what difference does it make?
Yeah.
Goddamn YG Dungeon.
And also for their schedule, I think they're gonna keep doing the whole thing with 2 months between each release.
Yeah, I think
we're gonna get another
April.
single in April,
and
then they debut in June.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yo, K.A.R.D.
Oh
That's
my God,
K.A.R.D is in June.
Please.
It has to happen.
Everyone,
their entire album.
All 15 of you that watch this podcast, tweet at KCON. What is it? KCON official.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like K.A.R.D's Twitter,
K.A.R.D official
and then like beg them, say like that you'll pay like $1,000 that if you bring K.A.R.D to K.A.R.D. Like I tweeted at them, I will drop hella bans if you bring K.A.R.D to K.A.R.D.
I'm not even joking. If K.A.R.D is in KCON LA, I might actually go. Like,
yeah, no,
I
I'm
might
going.
fly to
I will
KCON
go.
LA.
I got family over there in LA, so I
Looks like I'm going to KCON New York by myself.
No, I'll go to both. Why not?
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
I'll go. I'd go to both.
Because I can't afford to go to LA. Poor college student probs.
Nah, I feel you.
Okay, you're getting the degree that'll help you out of that, like me.
Okay, and then my last thing is on the album, unit tracks. I think we're gonna get two of those.
Yeah,
That's pretty like obvious. I mean, we'll probably get like a
hip hop with BM and
we'll
get a Lee song from BM and JSF.
Yeah,
because they are a Lee song. And then we'll get the girls. We'll do something where Somin sings and then Jiwoo raps probably.
Yep. So, do we want to go into the third topic or second topic?
Yeah, no, we're just gonna skip topic 2. Screw you, Andrew.
Yeah, so we're going to my topic, which was topic 3, the sort of like the differences between Korean albums, K-pop albums, and then American CDs.
Oh wait, this is topic 2. Topic 2.
Yes, topic 2.
2. Don't think you skipped a day when you try to listen to
You're gonna confuse the people.
Topic 2. All right, we're getting this clear. 2. I messed up. So, anyways, let's get the obvious statement out of the way. Is Korean albums are better than American ones?
Oh, way better.
Because nobody buys physical CDs anymore.
Exactly.
Well, I have.
That's because they don't put anything in them that I want to buy.
Well, it's because my first example is my shameless plug right here. Is I just did an unboxing of the Rookie album from Red Velvet, Wendy. I'll put an annotation or something in this video, and the quality of this is so much better. It's like a book. It's like a canvas feel. It's like a book. It's got I just knocked my mic.
In your
Sorry,
mic,
listeners.
Killing the listeners' ears.
You're a mess right now.
Okay, there's a photo book, and then it's got a photo card in it and everything. It comes with cool stuff, and I even got a poster with it, which is on my wall over there. I would show you, but it'd mess up my angle. And it comes with all this stuff for not that much more expensive. It's probably the same price if you're in Korea. Yeah. So,
but I mean, the thing is, the normal selling price of a CD in America is $12, $13. So, but I mean, back in the 90s, they used to do, I don't know if you remember, but they used to do a lot of cool stuff where, because computers were this newfangled technology. So what you could do is you could put your music CD in the computer and it'd have an interactive software sort of thing. I remember I had a Backstreet Boys CD and they'd play really low 56K bit full motion video of their music videos or whatever.
Yep,
so they used to do a lot of cool stuff here in the West. But again, because I mean, remember, digital distribution in iTunes hit it big in early 2000s, 2001, 2002 is when iTunes came out. So that's when I mean, that's really when with digital distribution being so ingrained into our culture right now, and with things like Spotify, nobody really sees the need to buy an actual physical CD unless you're a crazy audiophile like I am or whatever, where you need to rip
you need those FLACs.
You gotta rip the FLAC or the ALAC or the OGG Vorbis file or whatever, because again the one thing, I don't know if this happens in K-pop as well, but a lot of the times what gets sent to iTunes or Spotify is mastered differently compared to the album version. So it's a huge mess. So and it's unfortunate when you can really
It is still a higher quality on the disc, right? I think the disc has the highest quality file.
Disc is pretty high quality files. I mean, there's still a lot of space, but there hasn't been any sort of innovation or whatever. And if anything, they're getting cheaper when it comes to the packaging, because most
Yeah, they break so easy. Like
Yeah,
you open it and it breaks.
jewel cases.
No, most CDs come like this now. This is actually
they're like paper, right?
Yeah,
this is
cardboard.
This is actually an album by Creon, like DJ, but see, like an indie
I think
artist.
that's
or whatever,
actually
but...
see. I actually think that's nicer than that cheap plastic they used to use.
The thing. Yeah.
Oh, Chris. Yeah, jewel cases suck.
Yeah, but you know what the last interesting like physical album I bought was? This, like in the West, this.
Oh my god.
This is the only.
See why? They sold that in a store?
Yeah, no, I
How much did that cost you?
I went out and bought the Yeezus. This is Yeezus by Kanye West.
Wait, that's Kanye West's freaking album right there.
Yeah.
How much did it cost you?
Like $12 or whatever. So the whole point of the album is it's supposed
CD
to
with a piece of duct tape on it.
Yeah, no, I haven't opened this album in like 5 years because I don't want to lose the tape or whatever. But yeah, like they don't do this. They don't do interesting stuff like this anymore or whatever.
Pay like $12 and get all of this stuff in a really nice box with your CD. You get a making of their music video photo book. You get another photo book of just them. You get a bunch of photo cards, like a whole envelope full of photo cards. You get a profile book.
You get a poster.
And you get 2 posters. You get one random member and one group poster.
Which member did you get?
I got Soja. Or Sejong. Oh, that's the group one.
Wait, because again, like...
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, because there really isn't that much incentive to like innovate or snap.
Nice.
There isn't that much incentive to like have the CDs be nice anyway, so that's why they're so cheap these days.
Well, the thing is, I'd like to I actually have a statistic about this. Is that like in the West, physical sales have obviously been dropping. They're plummeting due to digital media, whereas in Asia, digital sales are on the rise, or physical ones are. Like more and more people are buying physical albums in Asia than ever. And like they still buy, like digital sales are also going up, but they're also buying the physical because like they're collectible. Like these are things that you can collect, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, we started again with regular like CDs, like in the CD format, because their collectability is sort of like non-existent in the West. But again, what we've seen as I guess sort of a relation to that is the rise of vinyl within the past 5 or 6 years.
I had that in my notes.
Yeah, because again with vinyl, like I have a couple vinyls back here. I can get out.
Also, this box is like hard plastic. Like this is a really high quality box.
Similar to not the same, but similar to like my I Got a Boy album.
Like okay, so my sister actually got this for me for Christmas.
Stranger Things soundtrack.
Stranger Things soundtrack on vinyl.
Awesome.
They have like these really cool art. Art things, and they have like cool liner notes, or they have and oftentimes they give you like a digital copy of the soundtrack if you want to just have it like to go as well, or I forget. Oh, yeah, and they have like cool stuff like clear vinyl or whatever. So
nice.
They could totally do this kind of stuff with
sort of the approach
CDs.
to that's sort of the approach that they have to CDs in
to the collectors,
Korea,
like Western.
Yeah, so like I've noticed that lately, like in the past few years, maybe for certain bands, like they'll go for like this what they've had in Korea. Like, when was this? This is 2010, right? So like 7 years ago.
Yeah,
no, it's 2009.
2009. Yeah, it was the same year as G.
So like 8 years ago, Korea already had like albums like this. Like this is what they're starting to do now. It's like it's nice. It's got a nice a picture here and then the photo book. They don't do the photo book, but they do lyric stuff. I just dropped this insert.
It's a Genie, isn't it for Genie? Or is that too early? That's probably too early for Genie.
It's everything.
Oh, everything. Okay. Before
so like
Genie.
the karaoke, like FSM's like karaoke business or whatever the heck that is.
Yeah.
Oh man. But yeah,
Yeah.
So there is there is still a bit of that collectorism in Western music, but not as much
to vinyl,
not as much compared to Korea, because again I think album sales are still very important.
I was gonna say a big part of it is album sales are super important in Korea.
Yeah, for the charts.
Whereas
all the music show winning and stuff like that.
Whereas I think
that's actually good because that's another thing that'll drive up the sales because like diehard fans will buy like 10 copies of the physical album.
Though in the West, I believe pretty much where artists make most of their money is merch and concert sales.
Merch and concerts, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and I guess mostly exposure, I guess, as well, where you get featured.
TV show appearances.
Yeah, you get featured on a TV show, or like they use your music they license your music for something, or it gets a lot of top 40 radio airplay, that sort of thing. So,
and that's another big thing is for like albums and stuff in the West, artists have to give some of the money to the labels, where they're usually their own artists. Where in Korea, the groups are owned by the company, so all the money goes to the company as it would be expected to.
They got a way tighter grip on the contract.
Yeah, so they have with how much involvement entertainment companies have in Korea compared to like in the West, where artists are usually on their own or whatever. They have more skin in the game, so the album sales are much more important to. I think that would just I think it's an Asian thing in general as well, because in Japan, like albums are pretty like elaborate as well, or like Perfume has a lot of. Every album they release has a Blu-ray or DVD included with like the music videos and everything. They don't do. I don't know if they do that too often.
They do that for Korean, like Japanese releases. Like all of SNSD stuff came with a DVD with the music videos.
They should do that more. They should do that.
I was looking through. I think Run Double Run actually comes with the DVD.
Oh, it does?
One of the Korean SNSD albums I have has a DVD with it too.
Oh, the only problem would be that at least for international fans, as far as I'm concerned, Korea is in a different. Yeah, it's because stupid region locking.
But it's in the same as like Australia. It's not the same as Japan.
Yeah, unfortunately. But again, I think that would be a pretty cool like it'd add on to the price obviously, but I think having some sort of like video element would be pretty cool. But
do you mean for the DVD?
Yeah, for the DVD.
Okay, I was gonna say because the CDs play.
No, CDs aren't. DVDs are region locked, so.
Yeah, like NTSC or whatever.
Yeah,
for us.
No, that's like the television or whatever. But we're in like the region 1 of.
It's just like region 1, region 2, or region whatever.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
It's confusing, but anyway, but in Japan they're pretty crazy when it comes to album sales, because album sales. I forget if we addressed this before, but in J-pop, album sales often come with like event tickets. So what people will do is like fan signing or meeting tickets or some sort of like special prize. So people will literally buy like 30 copies of one album.
Okay, so like it's a lottery to get it.
Yeah, so it's some sort of it's a lottery sort of system, or like if they really want to support the group, or if they just want to sell, they'll buy like 30 copies of the album. And keep in mind, these aren't like physical media in Asia is not cheap. It's not like it's not cheap compared to like how it is here in America. So most albums in Japan would be are valued at like $30, and that's the normal price for just a CD or whatever. So they'll buy like 30 copies of it and then just throw away the CD because all they want is the raffle ticket or the event ticket.
I could see that being due to sort of like the whole like super capitalist nature of Japan, because like they're not that expensive in Korea. Because like the only reason like this was like $20 was because I still have to import it as well. Like I bet it's probably like $15 in Korea.
Oh yeah, CDs are so cheap over there. CDs were like our price CDs when I was over there.
Yeah, that sucks. So. The import prices.
Yeah, the import price bumps it up a decent amount.
But yeah, because in Japan,
the amount of stuff that comes with it, I'm still willing to pay the extra $5, $7.
Yeah, no, it's because you get a lot more when you compared to like what you pay for the same price in terms of like American CDs. But I think just in general in Japan, physical media is a lot more expensive. Like Blu-ray, like I think we were discussing how like anime Blu-rays are like $300 for an episode.
Oh yeah,
so
stupid. It's a complicated story, I guess.
I just want my Gurren Lagann Blu-ray set, all right? Come on, Aniplex, give it to me.
Just doesn't want us to be able to buy any of their stuff.
It doesn't matter. Avex, I don't know what y'all doing, but.
Well, again, it's the same thing with they don't release MVs, like full MVs. They only do PVs.
Yeah, because it's too expensive. It's too expensive to release full MVs. So
why though?
Because they don't.
I doubt people actually buy their music videos.
Because live concert, or I guess they value live concerts more, or just I don't know. It's just.
But like, it's just as simple as just uploading the music video.
I don't know, or I never really got a clear explanation as to why they do PVs in Japan. But I'd hate it. I'd hate it if K-pop was only like PVs, because they don't play the full song. It's like a minute long and all that sort of stuff. It's essentially because
then you gotta pirate the music video just to watch it.
Yeah.
Japan-
Oh, yeah, actually, no. That's probably why, because they include the full version more often than not. They include the full version of the music video
in
on
the
a
album.
DVD or the Blu-ray.
Yeah.
So
they want you to buy it, but then people will just pirate it like Jacob said.
Yeah,
But,
like it just encourages piracy.
What Japan needs to get on Korea's level with you said people will buy 30 copies for lotto tickets.
yeah.
Koreans just do that because they do a different version for each member. Imagine
Yeah.
if AKB48 had a album for each member. People would buy
Buy
48 copies of each
They
album.
go broke. And
Exactly.
Plus a
Genius.
group version. Plus a group
Plus a
version.
Well, I mean, getting back
and
into
then one for each
getting back
unit.
into K-pop again, they started Twice Coaster started doing that again. We all have Twice Coaster, and I mean, they had like the
two versions.
again.
A version and B version.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, there was 10 versions of I Got a Boy.
Yeah.
There's one for each member plus
What?
the group one. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only reason I didn't get the
I know,
Tiffany
but-
one is because she was wearing this cheesy wig and I didn't like it.
Yeah, well, no, but I'm saying is that they have a like a lottery or like a randomized type system where you'll get a different you'll get a different like insert depending on which version or
Well, it's the same as the photo cards.
yeah, so
That's
like
another
the photo
awesome
cards.
part about Korean albums is you
Yeah,
get to collect trading cards.
Yeah, which are Nate and I is like number one weakness because we play Magic the
Trading
Gathering.
cards.
So
And now they
like,
started adding foils.
yeah,
the
so
best.
Oh yeah, with Twice.
yeah, so like
Yep.
it's the worst. It brings out the collectors. So yeah, these are
Imagine
mine.
if they imagine if they standardized it so that you could
Wait.
like actually play a game with it.
You know, like I said,
Yeah.
if somebody they need to make the
Weiss
Weiss
Schwarz
Schwartz. They need
of
to make the
K-pop.
Weiss Schwartz of K-pop, where I guess you like the Weiss will be the girl group, or the Schwartz will be the guy groups, or whatever. If you want to make anything sort of different, but yeah, they need to do crazy stuff like that. And or if somebody needs to like develop, like if I had the time, I will develop a K-pop like trading card game, and then you'll get to summon, you'll get like sync.
Summon Cheong.
You get like
Yeah.
sync bonuses for like if you have like two members of the same group or whatever.
I summoned
literally-
my blue eyes white Dahyun.
I literally have every photo card in my 4-minute like
These are my
Towel
Twice
case.
coasters.
Did you just summon two Blue Eyes White Dahyuns in one turn?
Nah, Cheong and blue eyes white Dahyun.
That's against the rules.
Okay.
Shoutouts to Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
In
so
one
many
turn.
photo cards.
Screw the rules, I have money.
Jacob's gonna be sad about
I'm
these.
assuming that was a Kaiba.
Yeah.
I think I got these buying a
Oh my
a
god.
bunch of a poster set.
Yeah, that's from
So is
G.
Yeah.
that's G-era, so.
Yeah. Where's my Twice stuff though? Because I've
Yeah. I'm trying to see. This has devolved into us looking through our collections, essentially.
foil. And,
Whoa, that
Nah,
is
yeah.
so cool.
But
It's
yeah,
like
that's-
she's there, now she's not.
Yo, that's like a lithograph sort of.
Wait,
Yeah.
where'd you get that Nayan?
that's from Lane 2 or not Lane 2. Second album. What's the second album's name?
Step 2
Oh,
or
I need to go
whatever?
back. I need to go
I
back
don't
and
know.
buy that. When I shoutouts to
It's
the
a story
Page two.
begins
Page
and
2.
then
Page 2.
That's right.
shoutouts
Yeah.
to the one store I go to in K-Town that has all the
And then
K-pop
this is-
albums.
This is what I got.
You gotta take me there when I come for
for
KCON.
pre-ordering.
Oh my god. Wait, those are like actual photo cards.
Yeah.
Cause like for SNSD, I Got a Boy, I got those too, but they're like they looked like business cards that just had the members.
Yeah, this was for that same one. This was the pre-order bonus.
Oh, okay, cool. Cool.
Where I can't find my foil.
Yeah, like up on the shelf, I have like I think I counted that I have like 13 K-pop albums so far. I think that's how many I have.
Oh,
Nate
God.
has way more than that.
I was gonna say, I
Oh no!
don't-
If somebody wants to make money, they should make
Just
protect-
make a K-pop store like down the street from Nate's house.
Yeah, pretty
That's
much.
how they make money.
Well, yeah, well, one,
That-
but no, make protective sleeves for these things. Like
Oh, well, I was gonna say I should literally
double sleeve him.
take one of my magic like binders and fill it with photos.
Just go to a Magic the Gathering thing. It's like anyone want to? I will trade I will trade all of my Twice cards for a foil Mina.
Oh, I have.
Wait,
foil
wait, don't
there.
you have
No,
that?
I do.
Andrew?
I want the. No, I do too.
But you
You
have
want
a,
the
my
regular
bias.
Mina?
I got my bias foil, but yeah, I need
Your
the
bias.
regular one.
yeah, same. I have her.
But you
like,
got the regular one too, though, right?
yeah, but for some reason, I got Jihyo on my CD.
Hey, I have
Oh.
Gio's autograph. What do you want to trade for this?
Wait a second. We should trade CDs since it make. Since it makes more sense.
CDs.
No, since it makes more sense for you to have Jihyos on the CD.
I have the Nayeon CD though.
Well, it doesn't. Okay, fine. I know it'd make more sense if you had the Jihyo CD and the Jihyo autograph, because.
And then both of her photo cards.
Yeah, so see, this is what K-pop does to you. They turn you into like this crazy collector where you need to have everything match up and everything.
I know. Well, I was gonna say, Andrew, don't you like Jungyeon?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got her normal card.
Are you facilitating a trade on the podcast right now?
I want to trade for your normal Mina card.
Okay, so come KCON New York, I will trade.
I will bring all my photo cards and we will trade photo cards.
Oh my god, we're gonna be like on Andrew's floor, like, all right, I'll trade you this for this. Like you're back in like.
Cards all over. It's the best.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever heard of anybody trading photo cards like that either.
Well, no, people just go and buy them on eBay.
I see them online on forums.
Yeah, people just buy them on eBay.
There's people that collect or compile the entire set and then just sell those by itself, but what's the fun in that?
So I guess from here we've sort of like exhausted all our talking points on physical K-pop media, so we can go into Andrew's very current and controversial topic. Take it away.
Okay, so this is sort of a cold case that sort of came back into relevance as within the past week lately. It's the T-ara bullying controversy.
Honestly, everybody was convinced that she wasn't lying, like that she was telling the truth for all these years.
Yeah. So
we'll get to that.
Yeah, I'll go over the entire story for people that don't know, because this story has developed over a span of like 5 years.
5 years ago.
Yeah, so 5 years ago, in July 20. For those that don't know, T-ara is a girl group. They were pretty popular at one point. Right?
They were really popular.
Yeah, they were really popular, and essentially like this.
Like 4-minute popular.
Yeah, 4-minute K.A.R.D level popular.
Yeah, I again, when I was first getting into K-pop, T-ara was one of those groups that I sort of dabbled in because Lizelle, I think, liked them. Yeah. So they really got popular through that, and this sort of scandal derailed them essentially. In July 2012, one of the members, her name is Ryu Hwayoung. She injured. She had her leg injured, or she twisted her ankle right before a Japanese concert, and she couldn't perform. So what happened is, or what the story was is, the original story was that the members other members, they essentially subtweeted things about her, like saying like, that she wasn't dedicated, or that they were like pulling all the weight and that sort of thing. And
so these were like real tweets.
Yeah, or no, I don't know if they were I don't know if they did it on like an official like social media account, or if it was their personal ones, but it seemed like all of the members were colluding in terms of like complaining about
Wait, was it a Twitter post, or was it on Kakao?
I think it was Twitter. No, the Kakao Talk stuff's later. It was Twitter.
Well, I know, but I was wondering if it was in like a group message.
No, this was definitely made public.
Yeah, it was a public.
People read this.
Yeah. So after seeing after essentially like airing their dirty laundry out, a lot of netizens started to speculate that the other members might have been bullying Hwayoung. So
she took it and ran. Okay.
Yeah. So what ended up happening originally was she had her contract canceled at that point, she'd only been in T-ara for a year and a half. So, having her or leaving the group, or getting kicked out of the group after a year and a half is pretty quick. So,
I wonder why.
Yeah. So the president of the company, I believe that, I forget the name of the company before.
MBK.
Yeah, well, it had a different name back then. They recently changed it.
Contents Media, right?
Yeah, Core Contents Media.
Core Contents, yep, that's right.
Yeah, which was now MBK. The president or the CEO essentially denied the fact that or that her getting kicked out of the group had anything to do with the controversy, but much like what happened to Tableau, like we discussed what the Tableau's crazy conspiracy
smear case.
Yeah, so there was actually a similar group or a similar fan cafe that started called T-Jinyo, not Ta-Jinyo. So yeah.
So we demand the truth from T-ara?
Yeah, we demand the truth.
Are you serious?
So yeah,
T-Jinyo.
Yeah, I don't know if
they probably took inspiration from Tak Jin-yo.
Yeah,
That's probably
definitely, because
exactly why they called it that.
Ta Jin-yo happened before this. So, I think at their peak, this group had 300,000 members.
Jesus.
So all these people and all they were
Jin-yo.
they were compiling all this evidence and all these like photos and screenshots and like tweets or whatever, saying like, oh, this is evidence that the management is denying all the bullying and that the other members were bullying Hwa-young and all that sort of stuff.
Well, you find also in a lot of these cases, like similar with Tableau, that like with Tak Jin-yo, you find that a lot of the users like fabricate,
Or they or they read between, or they make something out of nothing, or they make a mountain essentially, where, oh, she's looking at her wrong this way in this picture, so that means they all like they reach for a lot of evidence sometimes to feel their conspiracy, to feel their theories, so
their delusions.
Ultimately, both sides of the like the controversy, both Hwa-young and the other members of T-ara, they tried to downplay the situation, but again, once netizens make up their mind about something being true, the hysteria just blows out of proportion.
So, especially Korean netizens, like their internet culture can turn toxic, like very fast.
It's very toxic, and everyone's like, if you think the internet's bad here in the West, like, it's very hard to convince people otherwise, or that they're wrong about something in Korea, especially when which is, again, it's still pretty surprising how toxic Korean like internet culture is, considering like how almost all of your internet accounts are tied to your ID, so which means they can trace it back to you. So
yeah, I sort of have a theory about like why people are so like rude on the internet in Korea, like even more so than here. It's because the sort of honorific system, like people, if you're older than someone, you're always right no matter what, even if you're wrong. Like in a lot of cases, if you're like arrogant or whatever.
And on the internet, you just don't know.
Like age is all that matters in an argument. And then on the internet, nobody knows, so everybody's thinks that they're like
they're superior
in the higher hierarchy level.
Yeah.
So they always, think that they're right about everything.
Okay, so this story. So pretty much the story was a open and shut case, and T-ara moved on, or during the original controversy, they had to like halt their comebacks or whatever, but eventually they'd move on, and some of the members would leave and all that sort of stuff. But the unfortunate thing is that I don't think they never were able to recapture the height that they once had, or the
popularity. They're really big in China now.
Yeah,
but
I guess it's a safe.
They were the only ones. They're
literally the only artists who are able to perform in China from Korea.
Well, because I guess it's a safe option for them, since they can't really perform in Korea.
But
much anymore.
Korea, they just lost a ton of popularity.
Yeah.
And then Hwa-young actually became a pretty famous actress. She's been doing
even though she looks exactly like Park Shin-hye.
Yeah,
not exactly, but like very.
Yeah, so
identical.
she moved on, or after she canceled, or after her contract was voided, she became an actress. So, which leads us to now, 5 years later. Earlier this month, Ryu Hwa-young and she has a twin sister named
Hyo-young.
Oh God.
Hyo-young.
Yeah, it's Hyo-young. Yeah.
Hyo-young and Hwa-young.
Like
God,
Hyo-young SNSD.
Yeah,
but just instead of
young.
Yeah, it's so hard. That's pretty confusing, especially considering they're twins.
That's a big thing in Korea. They name their kids like similar names.
But I mean, Cho and Wei are nowhere near the same.
Yeah, but I don't think that's their real names.
What is their real names?
I'm not sure.
But in 16, they had Chae-ryung, Chae-yeon, and Chae-young. So it was really. Luckily, only Chae-young made it, so they didn't have to worry.
They probably could only accept one, because it'd be a nightmare.
But the other two were sisters.
Oh, okay.
So like, really similar.
So yeah, the two twins, Hwa-young and Hyo-young, they were invited onto this TVN talk show called Taxi to talk about the situation, and
not originally. They weren't supposed to talk. It wasn't just about the situation.
Yeah, so
it just came up.
Yeah, they were on that show, and then Hwa-young kind of went on this crying bout about like saying like, oh, I was young and immature, and
I have one question.
What?
Is Hyo-young also like a celebrity, or is she just there?
She was in another group. I forget the name of it. Not for
it's
long.
Like a less popular group.
Yeah, but she was actually under contract from with MBK until last year, actually, which she. I believe she signed with another.
They're twins, right?
Yeah, she signed with another entertainment company, but I believe she's acting in a drama right now. So
okay,
yeah.
So there's 3 girls that look just like Park Shin-hye then.
Yeah, I guess. So yeah. So, for those that are confused, Hwayoung is the one that was in T-ara. Hyoyoung is the twin sister. That was the younger twin sister, quote unquote. So, yeah, Hwayoung kind of went on a crying bout, saying like, "Oh, I was young and immature during the situation, and like, oh, I lost a lot of weight, and I kept crying, and
Hyoyoung was in $5 in co-ed school.
Oh my
god,
god!
That was the group.
Full
Not for
circle.
long. Yep. So yeah, after she sort of like publicly made like a scene out of or the situation.
She like brought it all back.
Yeah, after she she dug up she reactivated the situation. There was a former staffer that was working for T-ara at the time of the controversy that he was just completely pissed at Hwayoung for the way she
continues to lie about it.
Yeah, she from according to his story, she essentially lied about the situation. So from what he says, that when Hwayoung got her leg injury, all that happened was she just twisted her ankle. So like maybe like a sprain or something, nothing too bad. So she insisted on having x-rays, and the doctors in Japan and the Japan's medical system, I don't think anyone can doubt that. Yeah. So they said that, oh, there's nothing wrong with you. You don't need any more medical treatment. You just need to rest. She insisted. So after they got that doctor's opinion and said that nothing was wrong, the twins' dad, Hwayoung's dad, took her to another hospital to get a second opinion, and they put a soft cast on her leg. So apparently, according to his story, she got into the car and she was like, "Oh, I'm fine." Takes the cast off.
What the heck?
And then as they're
just making a scene then.
So yeah, and as they're I think after their performance, as they're about to leave the country, she's like, they're about to leave the country. She's like, "Oh, there's probably gonna be reporters at the airport, so
put the cast back on."
No, she says, "Get me a wheelchair, not just the cast." She has the manager push her around in a wheelchair. She was the #1 searched topic on Naver that day.
Because she was in a wheelchair.
Yeah, because she was in a wheelchair. So during instead of going to rehearsal for the concert at the concert venue, she forced one of the staff members to go. She was like, "Oh, I want to go get my nails done." So she had the staff member drive her to go get her nails done while everyone else was practicing. And in the actual concert, she only ended up singing one song while sitting in a chair, and then sat out the rest of the concert. So you can understand why the other members were very frustrated.
Saying that she wasn't trying.
Yeah,
because they saw that she was obviously like faking.
Yeah, they saw her
it.
take the cast off and fake it.
Yeah, so afterwards the members, they sort of regretted like airing out their dirty laundry on Twitter, because it sort of blew up the situation. So they wanted to sort of diffuse the situation. But according to the story from the staff member, he said that Hwayoung thought that she did nothing wrong and had nothing to apologize for.
Oh my god.
Well, apparently she still thinks that today.
Yeah,
she's freaking crazy. Like she's the definition of crazy.
In the aftermath of all this, so in her distress, which is what led the twin sister Hyoyoung, it led her to send these insanely rude and threatening text messages to the youngest member of T-ara, Autumn. So
who replaced her basically?
Yeah,
she joined after.
Yeah, she essentially replaced her. So
oh yeah, I was thinking about it. I was like, why do they have contact? Because I saw the text messages. And now it makes sense because Hyoyoung was in the company.
Okay, so I'm reading.
Yeah,
this.
I was confused about that too.
I'll read for those that didn't weren't able to read the entire conversation. I'm reading this off of the Reddit post. The OP of underscore wanted was kind enough to include the translations. I don't know if this was his or theirs or another one.
He posts like 75% of our /K-pop.
Yeah, so they must be a Korean guy. So yeah, shout outs to balloon underscore wanted. So yeah, Hyoyoung. Okay, so the first one is Hyoyoung. She says, Autumn, this is Hyoyoung Ani, and Autumn says, hi Ani, with like a really excited exclamation mark, and then Hyoyoung says, Autumn, you know you have to be thankful to those who look after you. If you don't want to get beat up, please behave and act properly. We both know that rumors spread quickly. Please don't be cheap. Let's not plan to meet each other because I'm really angry. K.
I hate how she's like when you read it, she's like saying it in like an excited voice, even though she's like.
Well, she puts emoticons on it.
Yeah,
it's
there was
like
and everything.
Smiley emoticon things.
They're both crazy.
Yeah, and
the
then
twin snakes.
Yeah, the twin snakes.
Metal Gear Solid.
There was an amazing cover art of, I forget who did it on the
T-ara Gear Salad.
Yeah, on a Reddit post. Yeah, so shout out to that person. So yeah, she continues on and says, if there has been a misunderstanding, we can meet and discuss, but you can also apologize right now. To which RM says, I have no clue what you're talking about. Let's meet and discuss this, Ani. I haven't done anything to you. And to which Hyoyoung goes on this crazy rant and says, baby, go away. I'm going to hit you so hard at Moobank that dust will be flying around. Just you wait. I'm going to scratch your face till you can't appear on broadcast. Hue hue. Just wait.
Hue hue?
Yeah, well, that's how he spelled it. I'm not going to be a singer. Dogs will only learn when they're beaten. Bitch, just wait until I get you. Keep exposing rumors. So, Aram felt so like threatened and like caught off guard with the situation that she actually
showed.
Why
she left?
Oh no, she showed these this text message conversation to the other members of T-ara, who went ahead and reported this to the management at CCM, which is why the staff member ended up seeing it and saving these text messages. So I'm guessing, again, this is only speculation.
Thank God he still had all those screenshots.
Yeah, thank God he still had these screenshots printed out, because it's really the linchpin. And again, like, I believe that these screenshots are the reason why they led to the voiding her contract, and I guess they just didn't want to air the dirty laundry out because it looked bad on the company. So
yeah. Well, the thing is, like, by the time the company could have said anything, the netizens were already against T-ara.
Yeah,
like, there was no turning them back.
The public opinion was
decided the instant Hyoyoung was like faking all this shit.
Yeah,
it's unfortunate, but that was probably the best. The best way to go about it.
Yeah, because it would just cause more controversy. So yeah, the reason why the staff member, or her, the twins Hyoyoung and Hyoyoung going on Taxi and essentially like playing the victim is what really put this guy over the edge. So
like, even after 5 years,
yeah, it's crazy that 5 years later that there was so many repercussions that followed after this. So yeah, like I said, I mentioned before, Hyoyoung, she signed with another company called BAM Company. I don't know what it's called. Or I don't know.
Random.
Yeah, so company. After she terminated her contract with MBK, she signed with another one, and she's currently on an MBC drama called Golden Pouch. And pretty much as a backlash to this incident, or essentially getting as the backlash of the text messages, there are crazy rumors flying around that she might get dropped from the show, but they're denying it as of now. But I wouldn't be surprised that if this continues, that they'll have no choice but to kick her, to remove her from the show, because it's just too much bad publicity at this point. But I guess. Again, we haven't really heard of this BAM company, but her current the company that she signed to sort of explained her actions as quote unquote quote emotional reaction to Hyoyoung being upset unquote. So yeah, they're trying to diffuse the situation, I guess, because she's probably the only one that's sort of popular among that.
I have a solution to this. They're both crazy.
Yeah, well, that's definitely true.
They're both completely
Hyoyoung's
insane.
in 2 dramas this year.
Yeah, it's crazy because this is gonna come back to bite them so hard, because they're so popular. And I mean, I don't want to really insinuate or like speculate, but it seems like a lot of their success was made off of, like, pretty much they were banking off of this controversy to fuel their own, like, sort of their own path in the Korean industry. So for people, and so many people actually came after this staff member released these text messages. The manager the manager of T-ara actually corroborated the story, and Aram made an Instagram post thanking the staff manager for releasing these things, because it's been like a huge weight on her shoulders. And I think
she left the group not that long after.
Yeah, she left the group not that long.
She was only in the group for like less than a year, I think.
Yeah,
because of all this.
Yeah, so
was she in TRN4?
I think so. I could be wrong though, because Danny was at TRN4, and she wasn't even
she
in
left
T-ara.
After that.
Well, no, Danny's still at MBK.
Oh, she's not in T-ara though.
She's not in T-ara. They put her in T-ara N4. She was gonna be in T-ara. Then she never joined T-ara. Then she didn't get put in Daya, but she was on Produce 101 and really popular.
I don't know.
So she
got 24th, right? Something like that. I read that on Wikipedia.
Yeah, I think she was like right at the bottom of the end of the show.
So yeah, it sucks that pretty much Autumn had her career ruined essentially because of this, and I mean, none of which was her fault. And you know it's crazy.
Yeah, she just got replaced. She just replaced Hwayoung. She wasn't even there.
She had all this like hate and ill will forced at her, even though she really didn't. She was the victim all along.
Yeah.
In the long run, and she had to hide that for 5 years. Imagine not being able to say anything about it, or saying it but having nobody believe you for this long of a time. I get like This is probably like amazing catharsis for her, because she literally, like, again, Hwayoung and Hyoyoung got put on blast on national on a national stage. That's insane.
I saw that apparently Korean netizens are like on both of their Instagrams, and they're spamming like poop emojis and snake emojis on the comments of all their pictures.
Never change. Yeah. That's amazing.
So I just looked it up. Aram was in TRA N4 when she left. They replaced her with Danny.
That makes sense.
The rest of that promotion.
But I mean, the whole
so
concept.
she was in. So that means she was in the MV, and Danny wasn't.
Well, I mean, after.
I think so. I don't know. I'm not sure.
At one point, the whole concept of T-ara was they were going to replace members anyway. So
it was going to be a graduation.
Yeah. So, you know what's crazy? Hyoyoung, like the littler twin sister, she actually admitted herself that these screenshots were real. So she owned up to like the thing. And,
yeah, exactly. They admitted to all this. So
and
it's
just
not like you can just think that this is all the opposite happening again.
Yeah, and literally like breaking news just like this morning. Hwayoung on her Instagram, I think. Yeah, on her like a day ago.
It was yesterday.
No, so she put up a like Instagram post of her looking cocky as hell. It's like a video of her looking really cocky as hell, just like her walking or something. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Right, so the description read, this is from the translation from Soompi. To all malicious commenters, it's your fault. It's my fault. It seems like you want a dirty official statement. In the process of trying to share our past hurts and disappointments, it started out from such a young and immature place. To all malicious commenters who seem to want a muddy dogfight to happen in order to feel better, be careful. So she's essentially like saying sorry, not sorry. Like she's
basically.
Yeah, she's not really.
You know what's most troubling to me is the fact that both of them live in this weird, like, corrupt reality where they did nothing wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, again, so yeah, I guess I'm making a couple of conclusions afterwards, but so this actually affected we mentioned it before we started recording, but Jiyeon, who's still in T-ara, she had to push her comeback back a few months
because she was gonna have a solo comeback.
Yeah, she was supposed to.
This thing will resurface, right?
Yeah, she was because this whole thing resurfaced, and MBK didn't want to seem like they were riding the coattails of this controversy, and according to a Naver post that was translated, their original Taxi appearance was supposed to be like, okay, we're gonna bury the hatchet on this thing, and they pretty much went off
script.
Yeah, they went off script, or like they went off the talking points completely and did their own thing. So I guess the conclusions I want to make about this is that one, Hwayoung acted like such a diva and so like entitled and spoiled for someone, especially for
it's her own fault that it got dug back up because of her narcissism.
And no, especially for someone that was in T-ara all of a year and a half, and it seemed like, again, like from what the staff member divulged, she was pretty much only interested in her own
furthering her own success.
Yeah, furthering her own success. Like she's an gay like artist herself essentially. Like where she thinks that the way she acted was that she was only
super narcissistic.
Yeah, very very narcissistic. I guess my second conclusion would be that. Again, the members were wrong to make the beef public, but there was no reason why Hyoyoung should have ever threatened Aram in such a way because, that only added fuel to the fire. And I mean,
she wasn't even there when it happened.
Yeah, and she's not even a member. Like, again, she didn't even know the whole situation. Obviously, all she saw was that her sister was really distressed over it. And again, God knows her mental state if she was going to get her nails done instead of going to practice or whatever. So,
well, I mean, considering that they're twins, they probably both have the same crazy gene.
Yeah.
Well, apparently their dad's willing to help them.
Yeah, because again, that's a lot of people in show business, both here and in the West, where like they just get all they're just so like off the wall crazy, or that they're so narcissistic and that they think everything is perfect or whatever. So my last conclusion is that I believe I touched on this before, but like the twins really were trying to bank off of this controversy and after this,
they wrote it for 5 years,
and not just in their careers, but like imagine, like think of all the sympathy and all this like sort of like pity that they got. Like I think that's the part that disgusts me the most, is that they willingly lied and bent the truth, and and for the purpose of getting all of this like pity and attention. And it's I guess that's the thing about like show business, or being like a really popular, like an idol, like we mentioned before, like how crazy like idol worship is that you don't have to tell the truth, you don't have to be a perfect person, because there are people willing to like overlook or bend reality to believe that you're a perfect person and that everyone is out to hurt you. And when you have people in the palm of your hands like that, it makes you feel like so. It's when egotistical people have their ego fed in such a way, it's a match made in hell essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Match made in hell. I like that.
So yeah, I mean, there'll always be people like this, unfortunately, they're willing to step over other people, like they'll play the victim when they really aren't. And again, obviously there's still a lot of skepticism, or a bit of skepticism as to whether this story is true. But I mean, with how many people have corroborated this, between the manager, the other members of T-ara, Aram, the staff member, I mean, this seems
and even them kind of saying, yeah, and them, especially
young and immature. Why, like Hyoyoung, like straight up saying, those text messages are real. I mean, there's no more doubt. Essentially, like it's clear cut who was at fault, or who the bad guy was in this case. And I mean, again, most of this really only blew up because netizens sort of like took the story and ran with it. Like again, if there was.
T-Jinyo.
Yeah, if T-Jinyo really didn't like try to make this essentially conspiracy theory as something like, oh, they're all conspiring against it. Maybe who knows how popular T-ara would be right now. I mean, like, and we were losing all those generation of groups, but T-ara might still have been like one of the most
like
popular.
4 minute, like what I mean?
Like it's
like they even themselves, like they were going into like a sort of, I guess at least for one music video, they went into like an EDM sort of thing, like with their song Sugar Free. That was like the last thing I checked out from them. And that song was awesome.
Before that, they had Sexy Love.
Sexy Love was amazing.
Sexy Love.
Love that song.
So yeah,
that was one of the first K-pop videos I ever watched, I think, actually.
So yeah, this whole situation is just a damn shame, because so many people the people who should have had their careers ruined had their careers launched by this, and those who shouldn't have had, who
should have been huge.
Yeah, unfortunately, never had the chance because of this. And it's such a like we rarely get something on this level in K-pop. Usually, you hear a lot about this sort of like, and I mean, it's no secret that groups have their disagreements and have their internal strife, but rarely do we get something this juicy. Like you usually like this is like TMZ level, like gossip, like paparazzi reporting. So it's very interesting. Like. It'd be amazing if they made a sort of a drama or like a movie about this situation. Or like something.
Once they leave T-ara, one of them needs to write a tell-all book.
Yeah, no, they need to write a book.
Once T-ara is actually done, like I want Hyomin
just gets
Jiyeon to write a
spill all the beans about everyone. It would be amazing. Yeah, and I mean, I really. I hope in such a I don't know. I think it's probably not going to happen, but I kind of hope that T-ara maybe might get a second chance now that this sort of controversy is sort of it's a bridge under water. Because I mean, I haven't really listened to their music in so long, but it'd be nice to see them get a second chance.
I mean, they haven't done too much.
Yeah, again, because
of it.
Their name's pretty toxic still. So hopefully they'll be able to promote more.
T-ara's name or Hwayoung and Hyoyoung?
I guess the name T-ara, so because again, the name T-ara or the group T-ara is what's mostly associated with the bullying scandal, not just Hyoyoung. But I hope that with the twins this incident's pretty much a black mark on their careers essentially, and who knows if they'll be able to work in the industry anymore.
Hopefully not.
I'd like to correct myself earlier. Apparently, Sexy Love came out in 2012, so it couldn't have been one of my first videos. I just remember it being.
I was gonna say that was that's kind of newer. So are you done, Andrew? Because there's one thing I want to tack on.
That's the wrap up on mine.
So I need to tack on because it's just way too much of a coincidence. Like literally the day before this, the member from Boys 24, Hwayoung, had a scandal. So Boys 24 is like an offshoot of Produce 101, but they made it where all of the trainees are members of CJE&M. So
there were only 24 of them, right?
But there's 24 that won. No, I think it was like 64 members in the show,
okay.
And then 24 won, but they were all trainees of CJE&M, so they didn't have all the contract problems. But yeah, so Lee Hwayoung, same name. It's a dude though. Basically on February 8th, someone claiming to be his ex-girlfriend uploaded a video clip of him bad-mouthing fans. So he said, I like being called Oppa, not by fans though. That's fucking shitty. It sucks at high-touch sessions, at these events where we have to hold fans' hands and greet them. We have to greet 700 to 800 people, and it makes me want to throw up. Seriously, their breath smells like crap. So he literally ruined his entire reputation.
You don't attack netizens, or you don't attack like fans.
First off, he's an idiot for wanting to become an idol if he hates people like that.
But the thing is though, he's not wrong. He's not wrong whatsoever. Some people have mad BO at K-pop concerts, but you can't.
There's a thing called internalized thoughts.
Yeah, you don't say this stuff out loud, pretty much.
Like not even to your friends, just keep it to
pretty
yourself.
much any job, whether it's being any job where you're in the limelight or have to deal with a lot of people, you're gonna run into people like that, or that.
There's gonna be some people, but
you can't just
first of all, you can't blanket statement all of that and want to be an idol. It just doesn't make any sense. You're gonna have to enjoy it at some point, or at some level.
You're punching above your weight level if that's so much of a problem for you.
Also, his girlfriend was kind of insane if you think about it too, because she recorded that whole exchange.
Well, she was probably ready to. Well, it says ex-girlfriend, so she was ready to break up with him when she recorded that. Definitely.
If it was before their breakup and she just recorded that when they were talking to each other, you're kidding me? She knew she was gonna have to use that.
She was definitely ready to post that online once they broke up.
So
he's out of the group, as he should be. Contracts were all terminated.
Lesson: don't name your kid Hwayoung.
Yeah, don't be named Hwayoung right now.
bad things are gonna happen to you.
Okay, so now we can go into topic 4, which is my topic, my second topic, my topic 4. Okay, anyways, it's going to be my top 15 list of the week. For me, it's literally just my top favorite K-pop songs as of February,
as of right
before K.A.R.D came out.
I was gonna say before Don't Recall came out.
Yeah, before Don't Recall came out, because I think that would be on the list.
What would
just
you
go watch that anyways.
What would you take off for Don't Recall?
I can't choose that.
Can't figure that out.
No, so I don't know if this is really the correct order, but it's as good as I can get, I guess.
It's a top 15, right?
Yep. So at number 15. By the way, I cheated twice, so don't.
Well, you didn't have to follow any rules. Those were just rules I made myself.
Yeah. So, anyways, number 15 is Tableau and Taeyong's "Eyes Nose Lips" cover video.
The return of this song, which was also on last week's.
Yeah, it was on mine. Yes. Which I used the original Taeyong version, which worked out nicely since she was using. Though, for the record, I actually prefer the Tableau version. Actually, no. For the record, I like the Tableau version. I prefer the Lydia Peck version.
Peck. I knew you'd say that.
Because I'm Lydia Peck. Shout outs to you. I love you so much.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this song particularly because of I guess Tableau's wordplay. Like I just freaking love Tableau. Like you can see my Epic Pie poster right here.
Like again
with Mithric Jin in the shot, but
every Tableau song, it shows like how good of a lyricist and songwriter he is. Where both in English and in Korean with all like the word, or like my favorite lyrics would be, they say time flies but you keep breaking its wings. Like again, like that's the sort of like wordplay and pun sort of thing that you find in a lot of more Western hip hop, which I think which I think is sort of lacking in K-pop, or maybe it's hard to translate that into English or whatever. But it just goes to show how good he is when it comes to lyrics.
I mean, it also comes to show like how much of an understanding he has on the English language for it being his second language. Mm-hmm. Like it just shows how fluent he is, considering he also like the whole Stanford thing we talked about earlier. Mm-hmm. He graduated in 3 years with 2 degrees in English.
Yeah, with the
you can tell he used his creative writing degree to the fullest of his potential, because
I mean, he doesn't need it to do what he does.
Yeah,
but, still like it's insane. I love Tableau so much. If I had to, like, there's 2 songs I guess I could also recommend. These are like not on the list, but if you want to hear Tableau like rap in English, 2 of my favorite of his verses are from recently Cave Me In. I love his verse in that, and then a very very like underrated like nobody knows this song. It's called Love Strong. It's by Salt and Paper, which is MYK.
Speaking of Gallant though, shout outs to Gallant. He was nominated for Best New Artist at the Grammys, which was when we were recording this last Sunday. He didn't end up winning because
because he's black.
No.
I know.
Yo, Chance the Rapper won. What are you talking about?
I know. I'm joking. I was just making a joke with the whole Adele and Beyonce.
But no, Chance the Rapper was. I love Chance the Rapper. Shout out to Chance. He's repping all the SoundCloud artists. But yeah, the best new artist category was so stacked. There was Chance the Rapper. Shoot, let me look it up. Gallant was there. Anderson .Paak was also there. Shout out to Anderson .Paak. He had a pretty dope performance with a Tribe Called Quest and Busta Rhymes.
So the other song I was going to say is called Love Strong. It's by Salt and Paper featuring Tableau. I will link that, I guess, in the description, separate from my playlist, because it's Tableau's rap in that is very like, I guess it hits close to home if you're like sappy like love kind of person.
Yeah, no, a lot of Tableau's music hits close to home again, going back to the fact that a lot of his lyrics have to do with like social anxiety or depression.
If you read his book Pieces of You, you'll know that he's very like, I guess, emotionally scarred, I guess, throughout his life. So I also recommend that book. Now I guess I'll move on to
wait, I have one thing. The only problem I have with Tableau and Eyes Nose Lips, needed more abs.
Tableau's abs.
Has he ever shown his abs?
Not wearing his shirt.
I don't know if he has abs.
Burn a picture of his girlfriend at the end.
Yeah, but Tableau is married, so he burns a picture of his wife and his daughter.
No, he should just burn a picture that says Tajin Yo on it.
Oh my god, yeah, that's perfect.
How much that create enough salt to like get you through the winter in Korea?
Yeah.
Okay. Just to burn a huge banner. This is Tajin Yo. He should have done that at the end of Born Hater shirtless.
Yeah, definitely.
You can move on to the 4 Beagles now.
All right, so my number 14 was Mamamoo, You're the Best. So I wanted a Mamamoo track on the list, like definitely, because like all their stuff is fantastic. And it came between Dick Alcomany, You're the Best, and Yeah. And I went with You're the Best.
I still prefer Yeah, but
Yeah is my favorite.
This is, but no.
But this is very good.
No, this
is one dude.
You're the Best is a very good song live. I don't know if you ever watched their live performances, but there's a part where they pause and then they do a camera pose and then they do like an ugly face and then there's a camera flash. It's really cute. I love it. I think they did. I forget if they did it at KCON. I have to go back and look at the fan cams for that, but they always do that at their concerts.
That was one thing I wanted to bring up in the first topic when we were talking about K.A.R.D, how they do stuff, like you could see them doing stuff on stage. I was gonna say that's something I really like about Mamamoo is that they always have like a certain part in the song that they can just ad lib on stage and change the line. Yeah, because with
the Omo, they had the whole like different lines and before the oh my god part.
Yeah, so like when they change the line and stuff, it like proves that it's live. Yeah, I guess to show like how good they are.
Yeah, they're very good at like. If you don't believe that they're good singers, just all of their singing is essentially live.
So. Go listen to them sing the
Well, I mean, you know what? I saw this really, like, you know the whole B-movie meme, like, where something happens, it speeds up, or it gets distorted? I saw one that said it was a Mamamoo MR removed, but every time they miss a note, it gets faster and distorts, and it didn't do it once. It's just an MR removed video.
But again, going back, the MV for this is amazing. One, because Mamamoo have hips, and two, they bring back this whole like retro style. Like they're wearing bell bottoms. They're wearing bell bottoms and like high waisted pants. And
although high waisted pants are just like everywhere in Korea all the time now.
Well, I mean, that's just
well, you
gotta
that's
show
just
off
like them legs, man.
That's just like high fashion nowadays.
Yeah, like high waisted shorts. They always do that all the time, like the girl idols do.
Yep. Crop tops and high waisted shorts.
Yeah, so like the MV sort of showed like different decades, I guess. It's like 1950s, 1970s. I say it went back through, like because when they're in the garage, they're like sort of like greaser kind of theme.
Yeah. Like let it just for the again. Hwasa is she's the goddess that brought all of us together. So she will forever be my number one bae, my number one like bias, I guess, because
you posted about K.A.R.D, right? Isn't that what happened?
Yeah, he posted a picture of Mamamoo at K.A.R.D.
Yeah, Hwasa's thighs are like immaculate.
We talked about her thighs, and that brought us together.
And dude, we should probably do a topic on this one week, just how we met.
Yeah, probably.
How we met our mother.
How I met my podcasting partners, or I don't know. So next I guess is number 13.
Yep.
Which is actually one of the first songs I listened to like within it, because I think it's off of Hyunna's Bubble Pop. It's A Bitter Day.
Yeah.
Featuring
my favorite
Gina.
Hyunna song.
Yeah, my favorite Hyunna song too.
It's featuring Gina and Junhyung from Beast.
Yep.
So
it's almost like a Gina song. Like
Gina's like is like has has a fair amount of like vocals. She's like on the hook and like the chorus and everything. So
she does the chorus and all that. Yeah, like I really enjoy this song in particular because we actually get to hear like Hyunna do like an actual like rap song.
It showcases her really good rapping, like how good her rapping talent is.
Well, because ever since Ice Cream or whatever,
like
her second album, she just did like the whole like current Hyunna style.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I kind of missed that when she was actually do like real rap and stuff.
I wonder if she'll actually. It'd be cool if she performs this live at the concert in 2 weeks. Well,
A Bitter Day, I would love that.
Yeah, it'd be amazing.
Please give me a fan cam if she does that.
But I'm all the way in like the balcony though, so my fan cam won't be good. But no, definitely, I that's one of the songs I look forward to.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because both of my favorite songs by her are 4th and 5th on Bubble Pop, which is Don't Follow and A Bitter Day. And Don't Follow is just super hardcore rap.
I really wish she'd go back to this sort of style.
A Bitter Day.
I mean, don't get me wrong, she does do some hip hop tracks, but they're never the title song.
No.
So like she had this, I don't remember which album it was on. I believe it was, I don't know if you guys heard that.
Yeah, we can hear it.
Oh god. Yo, it's Thirsty Thursday, man. I'm sure everyone's lit as hell right now.
Anyways, all right, off topic, but my friend told me that people get like people party on Wednesdays apparently.
Why?
I'm like, why do they do it on Wednesday?
It's called Thirsty Thursday for a reason. What you?
Yeah, they do it on freaking Wednesday night.
That doesn't make any sense.
They don't. It's not. They don't do that here, but they do it where my friend goes. Anyways, like one of my favorite Hyunna songs. I don't remember which album it was on. I think it was the one for Roll Deep. It was this one she did with Yukjidam. I really like that song. It's like
I think I know. What was the title of it?
Song. I don't remember.
Because I remember.
I can look it up.
Yeah, because I remember that song. Because
I just know Yukjidam was on it. She's one of my like favorite rappers from One Pretty Rap Star.
You said it was from which?
It was from the album with Roll Deep.
Yeah. The one where she's like almost isn't she like shirtless on in the front cover?
Okay, so the songs are Roll Deep. Well, the Run and Run is the intro. Ice Ice, Get Out of My House, and Serene. So,
it says featuring Yuchidam on it.
Well, I don't. It does not.
Oh, okay.
I got rid of that featuring stuff.
It's Ice Ice.
Ice
Ice featuring Yuchidam. Yeah. All right, check that song out. Also, it's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Favorites from Hyuna, not like of all time.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we can move on to number 12. Classic. It is
Ridiculous Hair.
No. Well, yeah. Shiny's Sherlock. Where
back.
Yeah,
that is true.
That's all they do.
Like, I joke that we should make a video where it's just a loop of the part where they're going, give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up, for like 10 hours. Just like the
and then at the very end
they
have the
wait. I have to ask you guys: have you ever listened to Clue or Note by itself?
Nope.
Yeah, I have.
Nope. I've never listened to Clue or Note by itself. I've only listened to Sherlock.
I haven't. It's really weird.
Yeah,
because you're like, you think because there's parts that are like identical, and then you start trying to go into go into the part of this note, and then it doesn't do it.
Yeah, it feels so wrong.
That's weird. Yeah, I've never actually listened to them. I mean, I have them now on iTunes.
Because they're on the actual album.
I'll listen to them.
If any of you have never watched the MV, just look at like Temin's insane.
Temin's hair is ridiculous.
He looks like he's a
he looks like
a girl. Jesus.
No,
he looks like Jesus.
No, he looks like he's a missing member of Led Zeppelin, or he's the effeminate bad guy from like a shonen or like a really like
anime.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah,
character.
He does.
Yeah, because they always have the edgy like long hair.
Yep.
Yeah, you could just Photoshop him into like I don't know Code Geass and he'd work perfectly.
I remember when this song came out, there was like a meme about it because one of Taemin's lines, it sounds like he's saying "Soy and Dorito." It's like I'm a Dorito in Spanish.
Yeah, I remember that one.
So yeah, Shiny's Sherlock is probably my favorite Shiny song. I had to choose between that and Dream Girl and Tell Me What to Do and like a bunch of other songs.
It'd probably be Dream Girl for me.
Hello. View.
Yeah, Hello is good. View is good.
My favorite.
Well, Shiny just has a lot of good songs.
Just add all of Shiny's discography onto my list. Man.
I just bought all of it.
So, all right. So the next on the list is it's by Mr. G Dragon.
Who?
I don't know if I've ever heard of him, but
no,
G Dragon. He's recently been pretty popular. Anyways, G Dragon's Crooked is number 11. That's my favorite song off of my favorite album of his, Coup d'etat.
The thing is, though, for me, it was pretty hard for me to differentiate G-Dragon, like that first album, from like what Big Bang was doing, because it sounds like if you put that on Alive, it sounded.
Well, this was on his Coup d'etat album, though.
Yeah, but if you put this song on Alive, I wouldn't be able to tell you the difference between the rest of the songs. So. But it's pretty good.
Oh, really?
It's good. Yeah, no.
I don't know. I think it's really different from most of the stuff that they do.
Yeah.
No, it's like punk rock. Like,
but no, that was the sort of
and then it transitions straight into just like hard.
But that
rap,
was the sort
like
that was sort
bridge.
of the vibe that they had. That was sort of the vibe they had going for in the Alive album, where at least with some of the album tracks. So
I could see that actually fitting on that album. Now you say that though. But yeah. As far as the Coup d'etat album goes, check out the whole entire thing. It's fantastic. It's like 2 discs. It's a part 1 and part 2. There's Black featuring Jennie from Blackpink, and then also there's a English version.
Wait, on the song or in the MV?
They didn't have an MV for that song.
Oh, okay.
There's live performances though.
What's G Dragon's obsession with Jennie?
I don't know. Yeah, she was pretty young when this came out. Like 2013.
Like she was like we were going back to last week. We talked about like she was 16 when they made that XX album, and that. So how old was she when she was on this? She must have been like 14 then.
Would have been 17 because Coup d'etat came after one.
Oh yeah, Coup d'etat came after. So yeah, she's 16 or 17 then.
Yeah, so she was pretty good on the in the live version, and then the main version of the song, in my opinion, is because on the physical album it gives you that, I think, is the version with Sky Ferreira, which is I think she's either British or American. I know she sings in English and makes music in the English-speaking countries. That's also a really good song. Then Coup d'etat, obviously, it's produced by Diplo. It's pretty sweet. So then after that,
Missy Elliott Remember Missy Elliott?
Yeah,
was
Missy
on
Elliott
one of
was
those
on.
songs in the song.
Yeah, it was on
Missy
That's
Elliott.
Nilla,
Shout outs to Missy Elliott.
or something like that. I don't remember what it was called.
It's called Nalira or not
Yeah,
Nalira.
Nillarilla or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like adapted from like a children's song apparently. It's a really good song though. Like I did not when I first listened to it. I guess I was too young back then, but I didn't know who Missy Elliott was, and I thought it sounded like a. Yeah, I thought it sounded like a guy on the album.
Well, because
I looked it up.
I guess because Missy Elliott kind of fell out of popularity after the mid 2000s, or she kind of went radio silent. It's only been recently that she started making music again. So
because I looked her up when after they did their K.A.R.D performance together, at K.A.R.D LA, I think it was. So, after that on the list is a classic 4-minute "I Me Mine." The dubstep.
Click,
me.
Like,
mine.
as Nate said in like our chat earlier, like this is actually a song that's like very like it gives you chills, like the dubstep. You gotta watch it like with the music video too, because I got this.
Oh yeah,
the music video is iconic.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Though, honestly, it's my favorite. Style.
No, Hyuna looks so different in the music video.
They all do.
Looks fantastic in that video.
They look really good.
But no,
my favorite styling.
But yeah, I Me Mine is like the height of that 4-minute style with a heavily auto-tuned sort of almost like J-pop kind of style.
Well, like that's the thing is, I think this is the style that was iconic. The 4-minute. The thing is, they lost that when they switched over to Brave Sound for What's Your Name. Like, don't get me wrong, there's still like awesome songs in that.
Yeah,
but I much prefer the Shinseon
Tiger
produced tracks that they did.
Yeah,
I guess it's just the most nostalgic, or what we most like. What we identify 4-minute with. It was that sound. Because again,
I think it also kind of depends on when you got into K-pop or when you got into 4-minute. Because
I guess
they were like the second group I stumbled upon was 4-minute.
Yeah, that's true. Because again, they were really pop. That was the sort of popular sound at the time of 2011, 2012-ish K-pop. So.
Well, the thing is, like Beast was doing a similar thing with the autotune, but theirs sounded horrible in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like their debut track Beast, like it has tons and tons of autotune and it does not sound very good.
I don't think I've ever heard it.
Whereas like 4-minute, like I think that they actually if it suits their voices and their sound.
Yeah,
so I think it worked for 4-minute. Like I can't say that for many
it's
artists.
very hard.
Yeah, I agree.
It's very hard for artists to make autotune a staple because it's so prolific. But
unless you're T-Pain.
Well, yeah, I guess unless you're T-Pain or like like that sort of thing. But again, that became their signature sound. So again, rip 4-minute.
Yeah, they're great.
They were great.
They were.
No, they don't exist.
Oh, I guess this is my Hyuna one, but close enough.
Wait, is that inside of a pencil case?
These are in like fancy protective bags. Yeah, these towels.
Did they give it to you?
They come with it. It's branded.
Oh yeah, it's got Hyuna right on it.
The bag has the logos.
That is sick. Actually.
Yeah, the 4-minute ones is the same.
All right, so I'll go into the next song. One of my I guess these are all one of my personal favorites, but I just feel like I have to say these for all of them because they're so good. Is MFBTY Angel.
Yep.
And they were on my underrated artists recommendations.
Yep.
Go check them out.
Yeah, definitely go check them out because I kind of waited until just like 2 hours ago, and I've listened to the song like 20 times.
You've just been spamming it. So for those that don't know, it's Yunire and Tiger JK.
And Busy.
Yeah, and Busy.
Yeah, MFBTY. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous of how long Tiger JK's hair is.
You mean the Korean Snoop Dogg, as we're now referring to him as?
Like that's how he looks in the Buku Buku MV, which is on the same album, Wonderland. That whole album is fantastic. It's like if we ever do a list of like favorite K-pop albums, that's on it. Like for me by default.
That'll definitely be a topic that we have at some point.
Yeah. So like that whole song is pretty interesting to me because like you listen to it, you think it's a love song, but if you watch the music video, it's really about like family, friends, just loved ones in general rather than
did they have a kid at this point or no?
Yeah, he's actually in the end of the music video.
Oh, okay. That was their kid? Okay.
Yeah. His name is Jordan. He actually has his own track on their album.
Yo, that's such a baller.
Alright.
Like, why? Yo, Tiger JK
How
would
old
name
was
his
he
kid
when
freaking
that came
Jordan.
out?
I don't know. I think he was like 5 or something like that. Like he was just like I think he just likes making beats. Because I think I saw in an interview that with Tiger JK and Yunmi Ray, they asked about Jordan. And apparently he like really likes, well, back then at least, he really liked dubstep music.
Oh,
So he likes making beats and
he has
stuff
the
on GarageBand.
that kid has the coolest parents though.
Yeah.
Imagine having
no joke.
imagine having Yunmi Ray and Tiger JK as your parents. Like, I wonder what that household life is like.
Well, you got 2 legends in Korean hip hop
Yeah,
as your parents. It's gotta be
that's
pretty
crazy.
awesome. I mean, they're pretty low key too nowadays, which is awesome.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah, they don't do much.
like they're big enough that when they release something, it goes big. But they, like, I think they can probably still go out in public without being mobbed.
Barrow gets Tiger JK to feature on his sister's debut song
Yeah.
Why
I
not?
forgot about that.
on
Yeah.
I Wish.
Like, well, it seems like they, when they see potential in like an up and coming artist, they tend to help them out.
Yo, how much
Like I have to plug Arc. All right.
for the
Once again,
500th
this is your
time.
card. I mention K.A.R.D every episode. You're gonna mention the arc every.
And I
episode.
just
But the
mentioned
Arc doesn't exist anymore.
and I just
True.
mentioned I don't know J-pop because I'm in the wrong podcast.
But yeah, like when Yuna Kim first made her debut single, like this is before she was in the Arc, like it was featuring Tiger JK, and I think Yunmi Ray was also featured in that
Yo,
song as well.
how big of a seal of approval is that if that Tiger JK and Yunmi Ray want to be on your song? How crazy
Yeah,
is
when
that?
you haven't even
Yeah,
debuted
when
yet.
you haven't even when you're not even like signed or like you haven't even like made it yet, then you have like 2 legends. That's crazy. That's like
I really want to see her succeed though. Her and Jun Minju, like they're the
Minju's-
2 like
wait,
those were my 2 favorite
I haven't
members
kept up
of the
with
group.
I haven't kept up with K-pop.
With K-pop.
K-pop star.
No, the show.
K-pop
Oh yeah,
cast.
K-pop star. Yeah. Apparently, yeah. So,
Spoilers?
Jun Minju, this is
Spoilers?
spoilers. So just like skip over it like a couple minutes if you don't want to hear this. Yeah. So Jun Minju, her like girl group lost, so she has to so now they have to go to the battle round so they can hopefully still move on. But they didn't lose; they just came in second place. Second place people have to go again and beat the other people that they're put up against, which I have no doubt that they're not going to let them be eliminated.
Too popular,
like
right?
Yeah, like way too popular. Those are like some of the best people on the show. Like all 3 of them have been consistently like praised by even JYP, who's
So
like the hardest on everyone.
I have a question about this. Is this episode or this season only girls?
No,
Or-
it isn't. There's just
Okay,
tons
it
of
just
girls.
seems like you're always talking about only girls. So I was like,
Well,
are there even guys
there's
on this season?
there's these 2 kids. They called the group Boyfriend, even though it's taken already.
Yeah, boyfriend
They
is
just
the group.
they just got paired together. There's these 2 like 11-year-old kids. They're both like really good at rapping, and then and one of them is really good at singing. So one of them, he writes his own rap, and then the other one sings, and they're like freaking awesome together.
How's
Like they did Zico's Boys and Girls this last week. It's awesome.
Nice.
how's my Filipino compadre doing?
Oh, Krisha Chu, she almost got eliminated, but they saved her.
Oh no, please.
Her girl group won though, so she's still in.
Okay, but again, even if she gets knocked out, someone's gonna sign her.
Well, she's already got a company. It's just
Well,
really,
again, somebody's put a bigger.
they were like ripping on her early on because she like signed with the first company that accepted her, even though they're like, dude, we would have taken
You're
you
so,
if you
like,
just
good.
if you just auditioned.
We'll see.
So yeah, I guess I'll move on to the next
Oh wait,
song.
I just want to say one thing.
Oh, say another
That
thing.
guitar solo at the end of Angel. So
Yep.
good.
Yeah.
Sweet guitar
Dude,
solo.
the whole album. Listen to the whole album. It's so good.
Yeah. I just
Uh,
listened to Angel on repeat.
Listen to Hello Happy. If you know Yunmi Ray's Hello Happiness, Goodbye Sadness, or vice
Yeah,
versa.
yeah.
I forget what it is. It's like a remake of that song with Tiger and Busy
Cool.
rapping. Plus Yoo Hee-yeol, he's featured in it. He does the piano.
Oh, awesome.
His piano work, so that's pretty cool. So the next song on my list is I think it's a classic for like Koreans. Like it's a very popular song in Korea, but I don't think it was that popular
I would say I never
internationally.
heard it.
It's
never heard
Primary's. It's on Primary's first album. It's See Through.
All of his songs are
featuring-
just so funky.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Zion T and Gecko, which
Yep.
I was informed by the Korean students in Korean club that Gecko
Dog
means dog nose. I'm like,
Yep.
dude, I know both of those words. How did I
Yep.
not
Well,
realize
it's
this?
like I said, the tears is eye water. It's
Yeah.
noon mul, eye
Yeah.
water.
Yeah, Noonmul.
And now I hear it in like literally every K-pop song after I realize that.
What tears?
Noon mul,
Every
noon
song's
I
like,
hear
Eye
it
water sounds
every
tasty. It must be salty.
well, it is salty.
Definitely salty.
Oh.
But yeah, this song
Yeah,
is awesome.
The music video is really funny
Yeah,
too
music
because
video
it
is
shows
really
them like taking it literally, like seeing through like
Yeah,
the girls'
clothing.
clothes and stuff.
Yeah.
It's
It
hilarious.
also shows why Zion T can never take off his sunglasses.
Yeah, because
he
that's what he
always has
uses to see
sunglasses.
through.
Because otherwise he has like Cyclops problems where
You know another thing I was informed of that same meeting. Zion T has braces.
does he really?
What?
Yeah, I
Is that
didn't
why
realize
Is
this.
that why he sings with that weird?
Yeah, that's why he's like this when he sings. Is like he barely opens his mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to go back and all. I've never noticed that he has braces.
Yeah, you gotta. I don't think you can ever see it in his music videos. Oh no, you can see it in his new music video for Nore, which is the song.
Okay.
It's literally the name of the song is
I
the
was
song.
gonna say Laura is just a song.
Yeah, so
That must be confusing
Yeah.
to look up.
one thing I noticed about this MV is how it's like a trend in American rap right now is they'll do like they'll film a video but then they'll animate over it with like just like solid colors.
Yeah, so just like a really low
Yeah.
low
Like paint?
yeah, like kind of like a low quality like figure.
Like low budget, you mean?
Yeah, like or yeah,
Because some of them are really, really cool. Like they did that in Freestyle, if everyone
or
see
like
that.
or like how it or having it look like a painted version of like an Apple like iPod commercial.
Oh, yeah. See, like, that's one thing I noticed is that Zion T and Gecko in Primary, they did it like before that was a trend.
Yeah.
But no,
Like the thing with the eyes and the lasers and stuff. Like,
But no, I guess it's similar to the music video for London Noise, the show. That was pretty similar aesthetic sort of thing.
so that's like a newer track.
Yeah.
Like See Through, I think came out in 2012 or 2013.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, it's, trendsetters there.
Yep.
Next one is a completely like these next 7
Oh.
songs. They're all like, as Nate puts it, they're all how'd you
I
say?
said chilling.
Yeah, they're all chilling. Like they all give you this chilling feeling. Mostly because 7 through 2 are all like sad songs that are like with powerful vocals or like
Yep.
Yep. So number 7 is Lost in Love by Girls' Generation, which is technically just
Taeyeon and Tiffany.
Taeyeon and Tiffany.
It's a beautiful.
It's the ultimate
it's
Tainy
amazing.
ballad.
Yeah, it's a beautiful duet. And I mean, clearly the song's
So
about how they're so in love with each other.
Well,
but...
that is literally my notes are it's the perfect song sung by the perfect couple.
Yeah, like honestly, one thing I love about this, like in the playlist, I put the live performance because it's that good.
It was really good. Yeah.
Yep.
Which isn't canceled, by the way.
It's not canceled.
Sketchbook isn't canceled.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
No.
The PD came out and was like, no, it's not actually canceled.
Oh, so that was a rumor.
There's a couple shows that they've been going on since like 2004 that they're gonna turn into season shows, so they're not gonna be ongoing forever.
Okay.
And that got caught up in the rumor saying it was just gonna be cut. But no, it's fine.
No, because
Sketchbook
is amazing. It's like
Twice
one of my
is gonna
favorite
be
shows.
Twice is actually on Sketchbook next week.
Awesome. Anyways, like this, I love like this era of SNSD in particular because this was when Tiffany's voice potential was at its height.
Yep.
Like 2013, she was like, honestly, her vocal potential was like right up there with Jessica, Sohyun, and Taeyeon.
She was killing it. The whole album.
Like early on in like 2010 or like not 2010, like 2007 to like 2010 probably. She like trailed behind. Like she was probably
she had the
equal to Sunny.
issues.
Yeah, she had the vocal nodules or whatever.
Nodules. That's right.
So like and after I'm assuming she got surgery to like fix it for a while. Like she got so freaking good, dude.
Yeah,
like her Twinkle.
That's actually a pretty common thing for vocalists that they ended up they have like polyps or nodules in their vocal cords. Like what happened? That's why Skrillex or Sonny Moore. That's why he quit his metal band because he couldn't because he had to go get surgery for that. But they actually came back together. Just side tangent.
Yeah, they actually made one song though, right?
Yeah, love it, from first to last.
Anyways, then come like 2015, probably it was not as good because during Mr. performances, she was still like great. Whereas when Lionheart like promotions came around, she was starting to like miss notes and stuff like that. So I'm assuming it's giving her trouble again.
I guess.
But
I don't know. The next song on your list
was pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah, Heartbreak Hotel. She did great. Like so, I'm assuming she's
her solo,
like actively.
So
I'm assuming she's actively getting that fixed as much as possible. So.
Or if you're just a crazy in Edison, you'll just be like, she sucks.
Yeah, dude, I see Tiffany gets so much hate for no reason. I was gonna say it's
T-Jinyo, but that's taken apparently.
Yeah.
Tiff Jinyo?
Teapot Jinyo.
Teapot Jinyo, yeah.
Yeah, so like, or Pani Jinyo, I don't know.
Yeah, Pani Jinyo would fit. That's good.
Anyways, yeah, so the next song on my list is Tiffany again, Heartbreak Hotel.
Yep.
My favorite is
I don't love it.
It's like it's up there with Rain to be like one of my favorite station songs.
Yeah, that's her Rain. That's her Rain essentially.
Yeah.
Not the artist, the song.
Even the music video, I loved the cinematography in this video. Like,
yeah,
it's sort of like grayed out, but there's still like sort of the nice colors in it.
Yep.
That really make Tiffany pop, throughout the whole thing, which is the point. It's her video.
I think we went over this in our station topic, but again, I like Simon Dominic's part because it's a lot more reserved. Because he usually goes ham in all of his songs, but this is a lot more.
Oh yeah,
reserved.
like listen to Supreme Team's like "Dang Dang Dang." Have you ever heard that song?
No.
That song goes
but
in.
pretty much
I will
any song
show
that
you
Simon,
that after this.
Any song that Simon Dominic's in with like J Park or whatever, it's just like a banger or whatever, and he's going like ham and like cussing up a storm. But no, this is it shows that he has pretty good range when it comes to his like rapping talent. So yeah, really good addition to this song.
Yeah, Supreme Team is the duo that Simon Dominic is in.
Okay.
Or, in Hangul, his name is literally just Samdi. Like, not Simon, it's Sam.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, why?
Samdi.
Is there no Simon in Hangul? Or?
Well, no, there is. He's just saying it with like a ghetto accent, like, I'm Samdi.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Try hard.
Yeah, so, I guess I can lead into the next song, which is hip hop. I actually consider them to be alternative hip hop. Epic High. I don't know if that I guess listing works.
I don't
technically because
I just call them K-pop because I literally call any music out of Korea K-pop.
Well, but I'm just saying like specifically. I say like alternative hip hop because it's very.
Epic High is definitely along the lines of modern alternative hip hop. Something like because their music is less like I don't know like Lil Wayne and more I don't know Kendrick Lamar or Chance the Rapper. Like it's like a lot chiller. Like it mixes that like alternative side of music.
They innovate with their music, which I love. Like Epic High is my favorite group. Mm-hmm. Like Girls' Generation, Epic High are like on an equal level. I love them both. So yeah, Epic High is 1 minute 1 second. This is featuring Taru, which I haven't heard her in like.
Wait, was the music video 1 minute 1 second? I wasn't paying attention.
No.
Yeah. Wait. No. Oh, you mean long?
It's not that long. No, it is long.
No, it's 4 minutes and 34 seconds.
No, they should have been 1 minute and 1 second.
Well, then they wouldn't have put the whole song in there.
That's true, but then the MV was pretty cool.
And it would be a PV, and you just complained about PVs.
Okay, no, but no. How perfect would it be if it was 1 minute and 1 second?
Yeah, well, Tan's 11:11 didn't come out on 11:11.
Yeah, and it wasn't 11 minutes long.
No, they should have released it at 11:11.
Anyway,
but no, this MV was pretty cool though because they were it was like the whole like backwards thing. I don't know.
Yeah. And they still were able to like make Tablo like mouth.
I don't know.
Words.
I don't know.
So I'm assuming he had to do it backwards.
Yeah, it's either because Perfume did something similar with like they had to dance backwards in one of their songs, or like they reversed the choreo. Or like everything else was backwards, but they did their choreo backwards so that it looked like it was like regular. So I don't know if Tablo was singing backwards or if
I think he was singing backwards,
which is really hard because I think
well because everything was being picked up off the floor.
Well, I mean it's either A he was singing backwards or B they did some like sort of editing where he was
to edit his face.
Yeah, but no another.
Green screen.
It's been done before where an entire group sings backwards. I believe Coldplay one of their music videos they sang the whole thing backwards. So
yeah,
it's been done.
like one of my favorite parts of the music video. I always like when I think of the music video, not really the song, but the music video, like the part where he's like eating the banana and he just takes it out of his mouth, puts it back on, and then like closes up the banana. Like that's freaking.
Yeah, somebody
like,
needs
all right,
you can
Pablo's summoning a banana out of his mouth and just putting it together in pieces.
You can make a really funny gif out of that.
No, you seriously can. You can make a funny gif out of anybody eating. Just make it backwards.
Especially if it's a banana.
Yeah. Yep. So, and if you're eating it with pieces, like breaking it off with your hand, like he did. But yeah, this song in particular, I listen to it a lot. It's one of those songs that can sort of like summon like a visual like image in my head, like because of the wave sounds in the beginning. I like what I sort of visualize in my head is each rapper in the song like just standing on the beach, like it's just an empty beach, and then there's the ocean behind them, just them like staring into the camera, like just rapping their part, like very peacefully. Like there's like just like peaceful waves and stuff like that. It's just I don't know. I figured that's interesting. So yeah, it's on Love Scream, which is actually probably one of my least favorite Epic High albums, just because the tracks aren't as memorable. It's a really good album.
It was
Every
a
album
different
they have
Epic
is
High,
amazing.
I guess.
Yeah, like Butterfly Effect, like that was all in English, I believe, and like it was a little like it was very like toned down. Like it wasn't. It wasn't hard at all. Like it was less hard than even their like most soft songs. So, anyways, just check out Epic High's entire discography. Yeah, just you can't go wrong. So next on my list is my favorite Red Velvet song, which is Chiwo Chiryu, which is I believe that means July 7th.
What?
One of these nights.
Yeah, the English title is One of These Nights, but
yeah.
How does it mean? Wait, it's the Korean title is July 7th. Why?
I don't know. I have no idea what that date means.
Why did they pick July? So, like, did it come out on July 7th?
I heard it had to do with the Sewell Ferry, but I don't think that's true.
Well, I heard that the music video is like all imagery.
Yeah. I feel like.
Oh wait, because there was water and stuff.
It is 7th. Yeah, it is July 7th. Is the Korean name of the music video.
Weird.
Yeah.
Or the Korean name of the song.
So, anyways, this is actually one of my favorite music videos, as well as one of my favorite songs.
Really cool.
This is
I love it.
Before Russian Roulette came out, this was my favorite Red Velvet song, hands down, not even close.
Yeah, like I listen. There's like 4 versions of it on the album. I listened to all 4 of them. Like,
Yep.
That's
like, probably why I know this song so well, is because when I'm in my car, when I listen to music, I listen to albums, and so I have to listen to the song 4 times in a row.
But no, again, it's definitely their best ballad song easily, and also because it showcases all of their vocal talent so well, like the harmonies during the chorus and everything, and just
like that's one part that supports Nate's whole like chilling adjective that he used. Like Wendy's bridge, that part where she goes like one of these days, one of these years. I can't like that just stays in my head forever.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love that part.
I need more of this Red Velvet, but I don't know how much we're gonna get because the velvet or that concept of Red Velvet isn't.
It doesn't sell as well, yeah.
Yeah, but
I hope they I don't know, like Majimak Sarang on Rookie was a really good song.
I was gonna say we'll get it on albums, but I don't know if we'll get it as a track or as an MV.
because
maybe we'll get it as like a secondary MV, like with automatic.
Station song.
Yeah, our station song, that'd be sick.
Yeah, because most people know Red Velvet for their upbeat songs, so
yeah.
Ice Cream Cake and Dum Dum
and Rookie.
I just like the imagery in the music video is just like fantastic. Like the most memorable part of the music video is the part where Silgi first walks out of the door, but like the wall is just like an ocean.
Yeah, that's my favorite part too.
Yep.
I love that.
Mostly because Silgi looks amazing.
I was gonna say it's my favorite part because it's Silgi.
Just because she looks beautiful in everything she does.
I just love like the effects and the
but no,
transitions.
the cinematography or how they framed the shot was pretty good.
Yeah, or like the part where Joy sings her part and she's like getting farther away from the table as she's getting closer to it. Like I can't explain it, but like, it's awesome. Anyways, the next on the list is another one from Tableau. This is featuring Null, which Is this what group is this guy from? I think he's from a band.
Idea. I've never heard
I'm
of
not
this
sure.
before.
Anyways, Airbag, fantastic song. Like, I guess I think I suggested this last week on Andrew's emo songs list. Like between Airbag and Home, like they're both very, songs that deal with, like, I guess, like sadness and depression sort of thing. Airbag, I guess, is a really good song for me because I don't know. A lot of these also, they're good for the winter. Like, they're good winter songs.
It's a really good winter song. I love listening to it when I'm walking to Penn Station.
Yeah, like when I walk to class, I always listen to One of These Nights or Airbag, like, all the time. Like, those are like two of my most played songs. And Airbag is really cool because it's this is like Tablo's like Korean rap side where he's like, he tells a story throughout it where it's like very detailed. Mm-hmm. It's through the like viewpoint of, I guess, him. He's sitting in a taxi and he's sort of like, he's detailing everything that's happening, like what people are talking about on the radio, his thoughts on what they're saying, that he had a bad day that day. He doesn't want to go home. He hopes the driver doesn't take any shortcuts.
Yeah.
And he needs an airbag so that to shield him from the sadness that's about to hit him.
I was looking it up. He's from a group called Brown Eyed Soul.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Tablo did a featured on one of their tracks. It's really good.
Okay.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
I don't know if it was around the same time, but yeah, he featured on one of their tracks. I think it was a single though. Anyways, next on my list, it's probably my favorite ballad.
Yep,
it was a contender between You Are and 11:11 and Rain. I went with You Are because I listened to it so much.
I had 11:11 on the last week.
You Are is the reason I mentioned Chilling. The build up to the chorus is just ridiculous.
Well, dude, like, I want to see her perform this live in person because her vocals in this are
vocals are on
insane.
point.
It's amazing.
Like, this is why people say that Taeyeon's one of the best singers in K-pop.
Yeah, she's
like, she is not overrated. Listen to this song, you know that she's not overrated.
And I think you can make a really good, like, sappy, like, anime music video with this song. This is a song
an AMV.
Yeah, I should make an AMV with this song.
Yeah, you should.
Or use footage from, like, a really, like, happy anime like Lucky Star. It just doesn't fit at all.
I'd probably use something really, like, emo. That's probably like a Makoto Shinkai movie, like a Garden of Words, or
you use something really gory like Elfin Lied.
Okay.
The beginning of Elfin Lied instead of when the bodies hit the floor, which is what you release.
I'll get to work on this.
Yeah, bodies.
Yeah, anyways.
But yeah, You Are.
Go ahead, Nate.
So good. I don't know. I can't even say any more than that. It's just
again, the Taeyeon, like, as much as I love Sooyoung, like, Taeyeon is my vocal bias.
Like, the strings I cannot wait. And everything.
Like, by the time this part comes out, I Got Love is already gonna be out, but I cannot wait for that song.
I can't wait for the album.
Yeah, dude.
I want to hear all the songs.
The teaser for Taeyeon's new album, or the song is called "I Got Love," I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be out.
I mentioned on Reddit. It gave me a whole like "Lean On" by Major Lazer vibe to it. So.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, really cool.
Like, and she pulls off that concept so well. I'm really surprised.
She looks amazing.
Yeah, I was really surprised.
She looks amazing in all these teaser photos.
Yeah,
like,
she
this
does.
is like this reminded me of like something like K.A.R.D would do.
Yeah.
Like she
like
honestly,
glamorous.
no, I think that Taeyeon is gonna be the
Sexy.
next like K.A.R.D or Boa.
Probably.
Like, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Taeyeon's gonna continue to be huge for years.
If and or when they just
this year.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So your prediction of them keeping TTS may not.
I think they might. I mean.
Yeah, they might.
No, I think they will. I bet the girls would still do.
They might, but I'm guessing.
I mean, Soyeon runs SM at this point. She's just like, bitch, I want my songs to be like this. Not this innocent girl playing a guitar bullshit. She's the she's like Chewy. Like Chewy, the Machnes run these companies.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, like because if Sehun, who is the maknae of a group, can order around SM, that shows how much power they have.
Exactly.
SM, which is the biggest music company in Korea.
But I guess my point was that I'm pretty sure that they'll focus on Taein being a solo as opposed to just focusing on TTS.
I mean, I think all three will have solos and they'll still do promotions together.
Because TTS always does really well. Like I can't tell you, like on music shows like K-pop Star, they always want to cover like Taeyeon songs and TTS songs. Like this season, Minju did Rain by Taeyeon, or no, she didn't do Rain. She did Y. Somebody else did Rain, and then Minju and Kim So-hee, they did Holler. And then I think somebody did Twinkle in another season. Like they do it all the time.
Just as a side tangent, one of Pat's friends, Linda, I believe is her name. She went to like a singing class or like an idol like performing sort of school or whatever, and from what she told me, when I came out, like pretty much everyone wanted to sing that song. Because everyone loves Taeyeon, even here. So, yep, Taeyeon, she's amazing.
Taeyeon is like, this is why she's like my favorite like singer. Like she's not my bias in SNSD, but she's my favorite solo singer.
Favorite singer, hands down, not even close.
Like I love her voice so much. Like I love Tiffany as well. Like I thought her album was fantastic. It's probably actually one of my favorite albums also. Just and I guess that'll go into my
both
second.
Watching over your shoulder.
They are.
Yeah, they
that goes into my number one song, but you can add in, Andrew, what you were going to say.
Tainey's your guardian angel.
Tainey's is my guardian angel. And I'm probably going to get the Tan poster from I Got Love or whatever the album's called.
And
then they're going to have two Tans watching over me.
They keep the bed above you from falling down on you.
Well, I mean, I don't sleep on this bed anymore, so.
Wait, where do you sleep then?
But I do. Oh, I sleep over there. I put my bed down on the floor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, not on the floor, but I have another bedpost because my roommate moved out after last semester.
Yeah, you told us about that.
I don't know if I said this on the podcast, but yeah. And over there, I got my Red Velvet Rookie poster that I showed in my unboxing that you guys should go watch.
You never mentioned it on the show because you've never had a roommate while the show was recorded.
Yeah,
that's true. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, my bed is close to the ground now, so I don't have to climb out of bed. And now I also have an extra desk for doing work, so it's a good deal. Now, my number one song, mostly because it's just sentimental to me, I guess. This is the song that really clicked with me. It's like, wait, I love K-pop.
K-pop's great.
Yeah, like this is the song that like hooked me onto it. Like it was probably the third SNSD video I watched, and since then it's been my favorite K-pop song like ever. It is Genie.
Yeah.
Genie. I freaking like this. I don't know. I just have so much memories of this song because I've basically listened to it probably once a week ever since I got into K-pop. Like at least
for the past 5 years, you've listened to it.
Yeah, no, it's almost 6 years now. That's the thing. So I've probably listened to it like 1,000 times by now.
All I have to say is, go watch the Japanese version. Please, just go watch the Japanese version.
The music video is good.
It's been a long time.
The Korean version of the song is way better though.
But I like the MV of the Japanese version mostly because
the MV is good.
Mostly because it's just legs. If you love legs, just
I mean the regular one is too. Yeah, you can watch the 3D version of the Korean version.
Also, shout outs to League of Legends for the pop star. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, she has a glare. No, my bae.
That's glaring.
Yeah, the pop star Ari. Yeah. I love Ari. So actually no, Ari is not my base. Sona would be my base.
I'm actually an Ari main, so I insta-bought that skin.
Yeah, no, Sona needs a K-pop dance because
even though she floats.
Yeah, even though she floats and she doesn't speak technically.
And she has a keyboard. She could just be.
Oh, she can be Wonder Girls.
I was gonna say she Wonder Girls.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Games. Right, Games, if you're watching this podcast, because a lot of K-pop, or there's a lot of K-pop like trash at Riot Games. So
isn't one of the best players or one of the famous players? Isn't his name like based Yuna?
He's not that famous, but the best.
Well, he's pretty famous.
The best player.
Like he's not a professional player. I think he's famous online though.
Oh, okay. Well, obviously the best player is Faker, but no. Again.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of.
Facetuna is like a American guy. He's like I think he's just on YouTube though.
Oh, okay, but no, but yeah. So getting back to Genie,
I'm a casual at League of Legends, so don't criticize me if I get something wrong.
They made a special skin that essentially for Ari, she's supposed to look like a they took the exact like outfit
from Genie.
Yeah, they used the outfit and they made her dance into the choreo from Genie, because her regular choreo is
Run Devil Run.
Yeah, Run Devil Run, and
Syndra does
Hoot. And or I don't know if it's still around, but they changed Twisted Fates to Gangnam Style. I don't know if there's been any other K-pop since. I mean, there was Sona's dance for her DJ Sona skin is Caramel Dancing. I don't know if you know that video. It's like a really it's a really old shitty internet video. I'll show you to you guys later. But
I'm very familiar with Caramel Dancing. It's like the meme.
Yeah, it was.
I probably know it if you see it, but
it was a meme. I'll link into the description. But it was.
Everyone thought it was Japanese, but it's Swedish.
Yeah, it's Swedish because it was like an anime style character. But anyway, getting back to the song Genie, but like it's very iconic. It's so iconic.
Yeah, so good.
Well, like honestly, like I like their image for that is probably the most iconic for SNSD.
Yeah, because
G, the song is the most iconic for them, but this look, like if you, like in Korea on TV, if somebody impersonates SNSD, they always wear the same
outfit. Yeah, and again, that sort of it put it in that sort of style in vogue. Like you saw a lot of other groups trying to emulate that style, sort of style of like dress, and even in sort of the music, I guess too.
Mm-hmm. Like even so, every like from Tiffany's DJ put it back on to the rest of the song. It's fantastic because they add like Jessica and Tan's ad libs.
Yep.
Especially Tan's ad lib where she just goes in. I love that.
I don't know what the lyrics are, but
I
listened to the Japanese version more. So.
I just don't like it because they change the chorus every single time they do it.
But no, again, I'm just partial to that because the MV is amazing. I'll link that in the description.
Although I think I also know the lyrics to the Japanese version. I've listened to both of them so many times.
No matter what the song, like no matter what language the song is, Genie is an amazing song. It's an amazing song.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then that's it. That is my top 15 K-pop songs as of February 2017, and now. Just consider K.A.R.D to be the honorary mention, because don't recall
the
so
honorary
good.
number one above all else.
Pretty much, from this point on, I think all of us are gonna have K.A.R.D on our top list.
Definitely.
At this point, it's a given. So.
Dude, K.A.R.D is going to be the full version thumbnail. All right.
Why not?
I'm just gonna declare that now.
Well, they will be thumbnails. They'll actually just be all the thumbnails. They'll be pictures of K.A.R.D.
Yeah. So when I talk about Maple Story, it'll just be Maple Story characters that look like K.A.R.D.
Yeah, we're just gonna change our profile picture to just a picture of a zoomed in picture of Big Matthew's face.
Yep. Dabbing or Big Matthew dabbing.
Yeah, Big Matthew dabbing will be our icon from now on. So, thank you for listening to the DaebakCast this week. This is episode 7. Do you guys have any final remarks?
Just something to look forward to next week is, since it's the last Thursday of the month, we're going to be doing our comprehensive list of all the releases in February, which means I'm going to have
Sans.
We have so much.
Yeah, which means I'm going to...
And we actually have less than last month, I think.
But there's so much like notable releases.
Yeah, I need to get a head start on that because I had to stay up till like 4 a.m. listening to all.
Well, you're the crazy. You don't have to listen to all of them.
No, I need to listen to everyone.
We don't need to hear from Walwari again.
I need to find.
You need to find the horribleness.
I need to find the diamond in the shit.
The shit diamond in the shit.
Did you find any diamonds last week?
That one I haven't been keeping up with the list lately. I need to listen. I'm probably gonna listen to it after I edit the video. But yeah, so yeah, I'll be on the lookout. And again, just to remind you that we're 2 weeks from now is when I'm going to go to the Hyuna concert, and we'll see how long it'll take for me to edit that video. But my plan is that before before that following Friday, I'll have that vlog, that concert vlog up. So yeah.
Yeah, I had a final remark, but because of Andrew, I don't
Stand
recall.
K.A.R.D, stand talent.
Damn it.
Boo!
Damn it, Jacob.
Boo! You ruined
talked
it.
over my horrible joke.
You ruined it. Ruined. Hashtag
You talked
ruined.
over my horrible joke.
He didn't recall. That's what he said.
Jacob won.
Yeah, I said
Nate
because
0.
of Andrew, I don't recall my final remark.
Yeah, just like don't listen to Don't Recall if you haven't. If you haven't learned
Yeah,
anything from
just-
these 2.5
Actually,
hours, just listen to
put
Don't
it
Recall.
500. Put 500 copies of it in a playlist, and then just play the playlist.
Buy 500 copies of it. I don't know if there's a physical
yeah,
version.
You can't actually buy the same thing multiple times
Nah,
on
you
iTunes.
you can
Just
make
make
new
500,
accounts.
make 500
make
iTunes
500
accounts, and just find
And
500 times,
Buy it 500 times.
and maybe it'll crack the top like 20 of the US or whatever. Oh, shout outs to Finland for having it in like their top 2 for some reason. It was the top 2 on iTunes.
Finland loves K-pop, apparently.
Yeah, like somebody will have a Finland loves K.A.R.D sign whenever they perform live.
I think it was also pretty big in Hong Kong and Singapore. As
Yeah,
well.
where
Well, it's
like,
big
all the
everywhere.
Southeast Asia countries love K.A.R.D.
That's amazing.
Everyone
I'm
loves
glad.
K.A.R.D.
All right, we'll
All
save
right,
K.A.R.D for next week.
I hope the Philippines jumps on this bandwagon, and Brazil, because they
will.
they freaking annihilate charts.
They will.
All right.
So, anyways, thank you for tuning into week 7 of the DaebakCast, and like, comment, subscribe. All our links are in the description. Stitcher, iTunes, SoundCloud. If you want to listen to the audio version, which if you already are, then you already know that. But yeah.
Yep. If you
For future
are
reference.
currently watching the video and prefer audio, it's out there.
Mm-hmm.
And also check out my unboxing on the channel because the Rookie album is fantastic. And also listen to our review of the album.
Yep.
And bye.
I know.
Peace out.
And
Thank
you
God.
didn't say
He
stay
didn't
creamy.
Stay creamy. Stay
No,
creamy.
no.